Happy Thursday night, everybody. We got a lot to react to, a lot to roast. So grab a beverage. Hopefully you're wearing something very comfy. Smash that like on your way in, and let's get started.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want, 'cause your heart's made of gold. But don't wait till you're old. If you want it, I get you some.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian, pop culture vulture, grift reaper, and narc slayer, Joleen Lunzer here for another No Offense, All Offense, where we talk about, roast, and react to whatever is spiking our dopamine. Tonight, we're going to be getting back into the Trisha Griffith of it all. So we're going to be having some fun, some laughs. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. Let me just share this. We are back with JOJO chats, you guys. If you want to support the channel, please smash that like. Please hit that subscribe. And if you want to support the channel further than liking or subscribing, there's the option to do the JOJO chats. We've been trying them out. You can send me something on Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. I have it pinned in the live chat, and you can send me a message. I'll read it out loud for everybody. And so that's a JOJO chat. Otherwise, there's also the YouTube super chat. That's what it's called, right? Where you can become a member of the channel like CRP did. Thank you so much, CRP. CRPS Warrior 74. Thank you. I don't know why that was très difficile for me to read, but thank you for becoming a member. So those options are there if you choose to. You don't have to, but I'll be checking my JOJO chats, my Venmo, my PayPal, my Cash App sporadically throughout the live to see if we have any messages from you guys. Thank you so much. I think I got one earlier that I'd like to recognize. Oops. I gotta close some things on my phone. I have a few too many things open there. So thank you to those of you who, we started the JOJO chats when we were doing the Turtle Boy versus Meredith roast of their restraining order trial. And you guys were awesome. Sherry came in with a JOJO chat. Thank you so much. On the Venmo saying, thanks for the laughs. Oh, that's so sweet. You are so welcome. And thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel and being sweeties. Wipe the damn CDs. I really do still want to be in character of Judge Joleen. For like 2 days in a row, I was in the Judge Joleen character. And I just want to be in it all the time. I just want to do it. So I think I might have to come up with some new characters. Maybe like True Crime Tammy. I was thinking maybe like a Southern, even though I'm not doing a Southern accent right now. Hi, Trudy. True crime person. Be like a play on some of the true crime people, and I can work on a little Southern accent. But right now I'm just really invested in East Coast. Busted Can of Biscuits, thank you for becoming a member. And Chicken Head, oh my goodness, coming in with a $4.99. Yeah, I am back. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. You guys want more Judge Joleen? Okay, we'll bring it. We'll bring it. Maybe we'll bring Judge Joleen back tomorrow or Saturday. And we can just talk about anything with Judge Joleen because she's real judgy. Because we love her. We love being sassy. So I might fall in and out of Judge Joleen tonight. So if I do, it's just what I do. It's just what I do. So hello, hello, hello. You guys, we got a little late night live going on I was excited about. And so I'm glad a lot of you could join us. Smash the like. Let's set a like goal of 800. Can we hit 800 likes? That would be amazing. All right. So much to talk about. I was listening to Dreadful Penny. Shout out to Dreadful Penny. I'm going to link her channel. There's just so many creators. I'll put it all in the description. I was listening to one of her recent lives on Tricia, and she was covering, I think it was the first field trip. And we still have to go over the field trips again. We have so much to do. And she had some great takes too. And it got me thinking as I was watching her, I was like, holy shit, you guys. I think, now I don't know if I've said this before, but I really think that Trisha Griffith's plan the whole time was to obviously everything I say is true except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only.
Allegedly.
Comedy, parody. So screw yourself if you have a problem with that. I think her plan the whole time was, her retirement plan really was Beth B. Because as people are digging, you know, ever since we started digging, then people started digging, they're finding Olap in particular is killing it. You guys, I'm going to drop Olap's channel too, so make sure you're subscribed. We're going to be watching one of their videos tonight and going over it because it's so freaking funny and I have to react to it. But the way she had been casing Beth B's house for what seemed to be years, the way she had kind of pushed herself into Beth B's life and named herself kind of Beth B's caretaker, and the way that she told us, I mean, this is all out of the mouths of Trisha Griffith, that, you know, Beth B would be like, no, I don't want you to stay over. No, don't, you know, leave me alone. And Trisha's like, I'm going to be there for you. Yeah, you really want my help. And I'm just like, oh my God. Trisha, I really think she was, you guys, I came across a crazy video that I think Olap had in their folder. They had like 3 in a folder that they posted, where Trisha talks about going to Beth B's house and finding Beth B's head stuck in a table or something. I'm telling you, it's not right. And we know it's not right. We know this is a really messed up situation and a pattern of behavior we found with Trisha, where she is just so predatory on elderly people with money, elderly supporters with money. She crosses parasocial boundaries. She crosses normal social boundaries. She crosses human boundaries. I mean, the woman is cuckoo. So I really do believe that she was like, I'll invest this time or whatever into this Beth B, you know, situation, because we know Trisha's been able to get $20,000 to $50,000 off of one person before, not to mention all the thousands she got from other people, according to the 2013 lawsuits. And God knows, you know, how much else she got that we don't even know because it's not documented or people haven't come forward. So I don't think I think that would seem easy for her. You know, if Beth B had already given her so much, she's probably thinking, I'll get my way into the will, into the stuff, and then I'll be set. Because she even refers to Beth B in one of these videos as an elderly person, like as her elder. And, you know, Beth B was older than Trisha, probably like, you know, I don't know, 15, 20 years older, in her 80s, maybe a little more. And so it seems, looking back now, knowing everything we know, it seems so set up, premeditated, and predatory. And it's insane. Kelly says, you have quite a lot of glasses, Joleen. I know. I got a thing for glasses. I do. Me and Judge Joleen have a thing for glasses. Yes, all the boundaries. She breaks all of the boundaries. It's crazy. Okay. So the first video we're going to go over is a video I saw a couple days ago. And Olap has been pulling the receipts on old videos, and I am here for it. All right. It's because I too have been going back and watching some of her older videos because we've been picking up patterns of behavior with these people who are just predatory, scammy grifters on the YouTubies. And it turns out Trisha is just one of the worst, in my opinion. This lady is, oh my God.
Allegedly.
It's never enough for her.
It's not enough.
Never. Oh my God. And yes, I watched Jay's live today. Or was it from today? I watched the replay of it, of Trisha's live. Hi, Dave. From, what was it, last night? And her guest was just some like Cheryl McCullum. I know all you true crimers know who she is. I don't really know who she is, but good God, they couldn't get, we're going to have to look at that too. We have so much to get to, so I have to stop blabbing. Oh my God. And then she had an Othram. Trisha has sold her soul to the Spit and Spooch. She's like, come on, you guys are going to do a premiere. Yeah. With Othram. And they got a whole 552 views on the premiere of Othram.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Oh, Trisha. And she died without a name. 60 years later, she's reunited. Oh my God. Okay, so let me pull up this first one. from Olaf's channel because I was dying. And then the Turtle Boy stuff popped up. So I'm like, oh shit, I'll have to wait to talk to you guys about that. But I want you guys to go and give Olaf all the love and good comments for the hard work they put in to finding these lives. Okay. So is it this one? I'm already laughing. Okay, hold on. Hi, baby, baby, baby. You guys are probably going to hear dog squeaky toys for a little bit, but he's so happy. He's so happy. Okay. It was so funny. God bless America. That's what in the McSpunky. Oh my God. Did Hella use my song? I hope she did. Okay, so let me share Olap here with you guys. And again, I'll put the channel. Let me drop the link to this particular video in the chat. Okay, so Olap's, oops. Do I spell it? Yeah. Olap's video. And here is the link for that. So please go show them all the love for finding this freaking gem. Give me a thumbs up as soon as you hear the audio on this. We got to give it a like. This is Olaf's channel with the cute little pink logo. Okay, so this is called Websleuths Get Stalked, Trolled, and Prank Called. Now, I'll be stopping from my commentary and my BS, that I like to do. So obviously you can go watch this video without my rude interruptions after the fact, or, maybe even now if you're like, bye, bitch, via the link I put out there. Indy Cindy, thank you so much for the super chat. Says she changed BB's recovery number to her Beth B's. Oh my God. It's diabolical. I know I said that about Lauren Matthias before, but it's diabolical, these ladies. It's crazy. AKA the cat lady, thank you for the 5, says in a civil action like with Susan, pleading the 5th is an automatic negative inference, meaning Tricia admitted to gambling. Well, I mean, it's good point, AKA the cat lady. And I mean, it was pretty obvious to all of us, like that's most likely, what's going on here, or what was going on, because Tricia was going through money. Like if people ask me, Joleen, do you have a gambling problem? I'd say no, because they don't have a gambling problem. And I'd be able to say that in a court of law, because there would be no, what's it called? When they pull all the evidence, like if, when people don't sue people for saying things, they're like, yeah, because they don't want to go through the, why do I want to say exhibitory? Not exhibition. They don't want to go through where you go through it, where you pull all the receipts on it. What's that called in the law? Discovery. Yes. They're like, okay, fine, because they don't want to go through discovery, because then they'll see that you're lying. You can pull all the discovery on me and see that I don't have a gambling problem. So for her to plead the 5th said everything we needed to know in that situation. That was ridiculous, So Discovery Zone. I was like, hey, you two be nice to each other. Come on. Buffy and Dave, come on, babies, be nice. Oh my goodness, they had a late dinner, so they're a little wild right now. Yeah, the Discovery, they're like, what's up, under crusher, do. I don't know why I'm playing this for you. Okay, I can't stop. Okay, so give me a thumbs up as soon as you hear the audio for Olap's video.
I've been telling you that I have a bill due at the end of the month for StreamYard. It is $875. And let me tell you why my StreamYard is so expensive. They charge quite a bit when you have co-hosts. And I have to have 2 people that can log in and have the same abilities as I do. Okay, not just join up on panel. I need Insightful One to be able to, do all the things that I do technically, and the same thing with Ping. So they charge for that. And also what they charge for is storage, because now my videos are going on YouTube, which is great. But at any time, and we know how weird YouTube is, YouTube could shut me down and shut off all of my videos that I can't have access to them. So I have to store them I store them on StreamYard, and they charge for that. And the bill for the year, this is for the year now, is $875. When it was just me and I wasn't storing anything, it was like $300, I think, for the year. So that's why it's so expensive. But I have got to come up with the money in like 2 weeks. So I have pinned on the chat the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And if half the people tonight in chat could donate $1, that's it. If they could do that, for 10 days, I'd be doing great. I once again was accused of stalking someone.
Oh my God. And the transition from, hey, you guys, you got to give me $1. If you give me $1 every day for 10 days, then my StreamYard won't go away. It's like $800 because I need the memory. I need the storage. Bitch, get an external hard drive. Okay. I do pay extra and I do have the extra storage because I like it. I also like because it'll do more clips for me. But what the how StreamYard works, you can either be charged monthly or you can be charged yearly. It doesn't just sneak up on you. Okay. I pay monthly. I used to pay 40 some, like almost $50. Now I upped it to like the 80 some dollar one because it works out better for me because they have this thing now which will generate shorts for me after my video, and then I can post those. It just makes my life easier. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna pay the extra. So I choose to pay monthly, but it's once a year. You know when it's coming. She doesn't have to pay yearly. She could pay monthly. That means this bitch needed that $800 some for something. She needed that money. We've seen her, borrow from Peter to pay Paul before. And so all of a sudden she's like, I'm going to do the yearly. And I just know that this fucking money, if she raised it in 2023, did not go straight to StreamYard. There's no way this chick is paying with her personality. She's not paying the yearly ahead. I'm not either with my personality. I'm going monthly because I could change my mind. I got to change the storage and stuff. So I know my neurodivergent ass is just going to pay monthly. And I just do an automatic, because that, probably makes you actually save more money. If you pay yearly, you might get a little discount, like most things. But with my ADHD, I'm just like, I can't, that's such a commitment. And then you have to prepare for that. And I'm like, no, can't do it. But oh my God, the fact that she's like, yeah, just give me this is 2023. Also in 2023, StreamYard was cheaper. So what plan was she on in 2023? Was she on like a business plan? And Stacy can barely log on in the swamp. What do you mean, Stacy, the insightful one needs to get to... Bitch, Stacy can barely turn on the computer. Okay, we don't even know if Stacy's real. I think she's first gen AI, the shitty one that they threw out. And they were like, that's it. This is bad. This is very bad AI.
That's so weird.
All right, we tried, but it's so bad. He does need a little froggy nice. Davy Weavy baby. Hi. Do you like your toys? Yeah. He goes, I do like the toy. Yeah, she's got, everything she has. She puts every expense for her channel, she puts on the subscribers. Honestly, what you're like, my understanding of what you're supposed to do with the money you earn on YouTube, you can do whatever you want. But one of the things that I think most creators do is whatever they make on ad revenue, super chats, memberships, whatever, you put that back into your channel. So that's how you get your little soundboards, and you pay for all your editing software, and you pay for your, streaming. That's putting it back into the channel. You don't haphazardly all of a sudden go, whoa, guys, this is going to shut down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck.
And this is becoming uncomfortable.
Unless we pay now. She lives under this like constant stream of just drama and chaos. I can't. I can be very chaotic, but this is like stressful. This is stressful to the max. It's almost like Dave heard you guys now. He's like playing with this toy very quietly. Oh my God. So the transition on that, like, I need money. Here's the amount. She's shameless. She is shameless. Bitch, get a savings. I mean, it's hard for everybody. You can't just spring $800 on your subscribers. Are you on crack? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, people have bills too. Otherwise, everything is going to shut down. And that's the manipulation. That's what she uses, to scare people. They're like, oh, I don't want her to shut down. And I really like going here every day. God knows why you want to. This was her background. Is that a danger sign? She has a beware sign behind her in 2023 with just a random ass cat tower and what looks to be maybe like a wire plant stand. Was there a mushroom behind her? And it's like, beware of the grift. Okay. Because this lady is going to have you paying all her bills. Only it's not going to the bills. Okay. It's going to the buffalo. We need a buffalo sound effect. You guys, it is crazy. Michelle's 3 boys. So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in with the $4.99, which will not go to Spit and Spooge. It will not go to stalking a deceased subscriber's home. And it will not go to any civil lawsuits. Have you seen Olap's video of Tricia? Unfortunately, yes. Okay, that was one of those. Do you ever have that feeling like I like cringe things to a point? That was so cringe that I couldn't finish it. I had to fast forward. Like, I couldn't watch it in its entire. I kind of fast forwarded it. The short to see that, oh, she's got a t-shirt with a sports bra. Okay, and I'm done. And I'm done forever. So maybe we'll pull it up tonight. Maybe we won't. But she was kind of like teasing that she was going to pull her tots out. And then
You're despicable.
Dip my dunk in between your donut.
I had like a visceral, yucky reaction to that. No offense, all offense, Trishy. So all the money Trisha has grifted, why doesn't she get a decent camera, right? Or a computer? Because everything's broken and everything's chaotic. And that's how she continues to get stuff. Michelle's 3 boys, thanks again, says, I just want to help Dave find his leg. Oh, don't we all? Trisha thinks she has problems. Dave is looking for his leg. All right. And he's still having fun. He's still having a good time. All right, let's get back into this. This is crazy. I'm just going to rewind a little bit because her transition into getting trolled is insane.
$300, I think, for the year. So that's why it's so expensive. But I have got to come up with the money in like 2 weeks. So I have pinned on the chat the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And if half the people tonight in chat could donate.
That's me too. I pinned it. It's not a JoJo chat. I need to pay the StreamYard. I have 2 weeks. Otherwise, we'll cut off and you never see me again. I'll flush my jokes right down the toilet. Okay? Goodbye. Goodbye. Can you? Oh my God. Trisha. And this is, well, I shouldn't say this is why YouTube doesn't want people to do that. It's because they want their 30%. But Trisha.
Made $1. That's it.
Just $1.
If they could do that, for 10 days, I'd be doing great.
Her dog is like, oh, I'm so sick of having a mom that's fucking begging for money on the internet.
Once again, was accused of stalking. Could donate $1. That's it. If they could do that, for 10 days,
Not enough.
I'd be doing great. I once again was accused of stalking someone. And I'm not going to say who or anything, but it was told to somebody I respect and love a great deal.
Do you know that I've never been accused of stalking someone? Like, what? It's just it comes off so natural to her. I was once again accused of stalking someone. Oh my God. It happens all the time.
No one would want to stalk that ugly bitch.
Constantly. Another person came out of the woodwork and said, Trisha Griffith. And look at that face. You guys, look at that face. That is the face. I believe it. Hashtag I believe survivors. I believe whoever. Oh my God. She's like terrifying me here because this is before her glow up. I was reading some comments from people who have been following her a long time and said she would forget to put her teeth in. It's just, you're not selling it, babe. Here. I believe you're stalking everybody. I think you're stalking us all right now. That look. The look, the feel of cotton, the look, the feel of stalkers, the Tricia of our lives. Like, that's a stalker look, Trisha Poo. Oh my God.
And I was just shocked and accused of stalking someone. That's it. If they could do that, for 10 days, I'd be doing great. I once again was accused.
I had to hear that again.
Of stalking someone. And I'm not going to say who or anything, but it was told to somebody I respect and love a great deal. And I was just shocked. And I
getting into my 60s and having issues like this. Can you guys like what? I hope to be, well, I probably won't be calmer because I'm always just going to be me. But I would die if I had those problems right now. Let alone I'm like 65 years old and I'm like, guess what, guys? Someone else came out about my stalking. It's like, people coming out about Katy Perry touching them. That's Tricia with the stalking. My God, lady, we're supposed to like know better, grow better as we get older. And here she is just like, I guess I'm still stalking.
I don't stalk people.
What?
It's a lie. Shall we move on?
Okay. All right. Well, sure, we believe you. You look really believable. Yeah, totally.
On to trolls. I don't even want to.
This is her whole life. Like, this honestly is the shit I used to cover on my Sip and Key channel with what would be considered like bottom feeder drama communities in like the 90 Day Fiance area of YouTube. I'm like, holy shit, she is just a bottom feeder. I didn't know if I would find bottom feeders over in true crime, but lo and behold, Tricia came to work early to bottom feed. Just crazy amounts of drama and ridiculousness.
I was just shocked. And I don't stalk people. It's a lie. Shall we move on to trolls? I don't even want to talk about this. Oh my God. If you were watching us Saturday night, I played a phone call that I got, and it's these people that are totally trying to freak me out. They won't tell me who they are. They know a lot of personal information about me. They're trying to get me to go to this home in Utah for some reason. It's just weird. These calls are just weird. Very, very late last night, I got a very disturbing phone call. They sounded like teenagers, young adults. They knew my real name. They knew about some property that I owned. They were asking me all these weird questions, and I taped it. I got it on tape. I got most of it on tape, and I'm trying to figure out what this was about. I don't want to say too much about it, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the recent uptick in the person that I told you that is posting weird things about me. I don't know if it has anything to do with that, or if it's just these kids were just being weird. The only reason I bring it up, I just think it's important to let everybody know a little bit of what's going on, just in case, for whatever crazy reason. So I just think it is somebody that, hold on. Okay. Hold on one second. So anyway, it's somebody that wanted to mess with me for whatever reason. But it was very, very, very disturbing. Again, I don't think it has anything to do with trolls on the internet. I really don't. But then I don't know. It's just bizarre. Again, if you read anything about me that is contrary to what you know me to be, please do not believe it. Do not believe it.
How long has this been going on? Like, this is a constant in her life. This is a pattern of behavior. This is who this person is. This is psychotic. I can't believe there are people that are like, she's great, she's fine. No, she needs to be checked in. Someone needs to look at this, study the brain, dig up the backyard, check the hard drives. What? I can't with this girl. I cannot with this woman. This is, oh my God. Again, as a 46-year-old woman, I really hope that in, 19 years or however much older she is than me, this isn't how I'm spending any time right now or then. I'm stressed. I'm sweating just dealing with her and her tank top issues. Oh my God. Trisha over here. Could be kids, could be trolls. I don't know. Got lots of issues. Then she just, conveniently has her phone not on silent. Like people they're saying I'm stalking, but I'm getting stalked. Oh my God. It's just, you guys, and if anyone says anything about me that doesn't fit what you think of me or what I've trained you to think of me, don't believe it. And she's still doing this. She still has the same song and dance when she spoke out when we were, her and Stacy's little thing they said when we were going over, her field trips and then her lawsuits and picking up her patterns of behavior. She's like, oh my God, what? Don't believe it. I can't people fall for this shit. It's just me, Sherry. Thank you for the 2. Says, has Grifta ever had a legitimate job? I think she worked at Petco, where the pets go. I think that's where she worked. And then she worked as a radio DJ once upon a time, according to her. Something tells me she just broke in there when it was closed down and got high and thought she was talking into the mic and then left a 20 that she took from someone else's desk. And then Dave's desk, her coworker who passed away, who she accused of stealing Red Lobster gift cards. Justice for Dave, Dave Dog, obviously, and then human Dave. And then she said she worked in a legal office too. Remember that the last time we were going over something of hers, someone she used to work with came in her chat and she said, oh my God, it's Kim. Kim, I was thinking about you. So I Googled you and I was looking you up and I found this guy. I thought it was your husband. So I called him. And then I said, are you married to Kim? Have her contact me. Like, hello, that's stalker behavior. That's cuckoo. Michelle's 3 boys. Thank you for the $4.99. Says, I have secondhand embarrassment when she had that guy from Spit and Spooge on. Oh, the one on the toilet? The one recently? Or the first one? They were all very cringe. Very cringe. Indy Cindy, thank you for the $1.99. Says maybe her server will go unpaid. Fingers crossed. somehow she gets these people to pay her bills. That's why I say she's not new to this. She's true to this. And she is no dummy. I mean, in ways she's a dummy. But when it comes to scamming, I've had family members like this. Okay. Not immediate, but and they play just like Tricia. They're just idiots in all of their other facets. But when it comes to getting their money to feed whatever they need it to feed, they know how to get that. They're very manipulative. They're very smart in how they do it. So, Tricia. Chickenhead, thank you so much. Chickenhead says, I'm 65 and that's right. It's insane. It's insane at any age. But I'm just like, Tricia, this can't be good for the heart. This can't be good for anything. Yes, she's a grift queen. She really is. She's the queen of the grifters. She's the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Okay? She will get you to give her your car. She literally was showing up at a deceased subscriber's home saying, I think I was supposed to get one of those cars. Well, we got a Hyundai and a Lexus. Yeah, I think me and the housekeeper. Yeah, but they gave it to that lady at the church. That bitch. Daphne. Oh, the off from guy. Yeah, her boss. Oh, boy, Michelle. Yeah, it's all bad. It is shameless. Okay, let's keep going.
Again, if you read anything about me that is contrary to what you know me to be, please do not believe it. Do not believe it for one single second. Okay? Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Who's this? Okay, guys.
Oh my God, you guys, I think my mic is blowing out here. Let me know if it's too loud. Who answers their phone? Who's this? She's like, hold on, guys. Hold on. Who's this? Who is it? Who are you? What do you want from me? Oh my God, what is she in the Born Identity? Like, calm down. Also, who answers their phone? Straight to voicemail unless I know the number. Who answers a number when they don't know who it is? Who does that? You will never catch me answering my phone. Half the time for people's numbers I know.
Remember that story I told you at the beginning? It came from a private number, and that was a private number, and I bet that was them. That's someone trolling you, Tricia. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I don't know why. That's what I need to figure out. So
God.
they claimed that my name and number was spray painted somewhere, and went and checked it out. No, my name and number is not.
What? You guys. I think I watched this. What this trash day? Tuesday. I was taking out my trash bins Tuesday morning because I forgot to do it Monday night. And I was like, "Ooh, Olap's got a new video." And I'm fucking out there, braless and a hoodie, pushing my things down the fucking driveway. Neighbors out there like, "Hey, you know," trying to just go like this because I'm just like, looking like garbage, pushing garbage. And I'm laughing. My neighbor's like, "What's wrong?" I got my AirPods and I'm like, "Oh my God." She said spray painted her fucking what? We've all heard they put your name on the bathroom stall, you know, the old cliche trope from like 80s, 90s movies. Tricia said somebody spray painted her number and then she went to fucking check it out. What?
You're
No.
despicable.
No.
God, what is your childhood trauma?
No.
She's not a Christian. No, she is dark-sided too.
Oh my God. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that again. This woman is, yes, she's perpetually stuck. Like Rachel is saying. Rachel Allen says is still there from 1979, right? The spray paint was good. I think what happened was Tricia was huffing the spray paint, allegedly for comedic purposes. Okay. She put her own number down. She was like, "Oh, this is funny. Ha ha. 818, you know," and then, or however you huff. And I'm just like, is this an episode of Intervention? Because I cannot.
Now I'm trophied up. I'm saying like, bing, bop, boom, 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 bop, bam.
She's like, if you want to give me your money, call this number.
And that was a private number, and I bet that was them. That's someone trolling you, Tricia. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I don't know why. That's what I need to figure out. So they claimed that my name and number was spray painted somewhere, and went and checked it out. No, my name and number is not spray painted anywhere. It's just the weirdest thing. So I'm sure that was them because that's what they did last night. They kept calling and hanging up. And I thought it was one of my girlfriends because her number shows up as private. And sometimes she, has some issues, some health issues. And sometimes I sit and talk to her till late at night. And I just thought it was her and the phone was just.
Could that be Beth B? Because it's 2023. And Beth B had already entered the building. I think she's talking about Beth B. And the amount of times she has to mention how, oh, my girlfriend with health problems. She literally did a live around the time of COVID, maybe it was 2022, about how Beth B had COVID. And we'll play that too. I'm like, why do we have to fucking know this? She has been setting this up. She sets up her grift. She sets up the narrative for quite a while. She plays the long game. It's the long con, like we've talked about before. She invests in these people because she has to feign friendship and care. That's how she gets her money. That's how she gets paid. That's what we saw in the civil lawsuit from 2013. A few of those affidavits were like, I thought she was my friend. I thought she was my best friend. Mr. H, she pulled the wool over on him, fleeced him until he was like, oh my God, now I know that she fleeced me. I don't want this to happen to other people. So this is what she does. She plays the game. And then she also gets to be the hero. So it helps with the current grift and the long-term con. So currently people can go, oh my God, what a nice woman. She has friends who are struggling with health things and she's just there supporting them. What a sweetie. Who would pick on her? Why do people say she's a stalker? Where are people putting her, spray painting her number? Why does she never have any money? Probably because she's helping people. She's like Jesus. Yeah, she's like Jesus. Oh my God, Mother Teresa. What a sweetie. Like Tricia. And she just mentions this sick friend a lot. And sometimes she right out says, makes it pretty obvious it's Beth B. But I think in this situation, it's Beth B. because that was really the one that I believe she invested in, that she was like, okay, I might have dropped the ball with Mr. H. I might have dropped the ball with all the other people in the affidavits in the civil lawsuit. But I am not going to drop the ball with this one because this lady is cash money. Hashtag be me. Put your be me's in the chat. Okay. Put your woo woos in the chat. So she was woo woo worried about losing another cash cow.
Connecting. But like I said, I got them on tape. So
you got him on tape. Good. Just got him on cassette tape.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
That's her retirement plan. I truly 100% in my heart of hearts believe that that was the goal. You know, Beth B is an older woman. She has no one to leave her money to. And Tricia was making her way downtown, walking fast. She was getting that cash all the way to Dallas. Like she was like, ooh, she's got that oil money. She likes to support women who are down and out. I'll be there for her and I'll get myself in there. And then her house will be my house. Because she's older, she's sick, and Tricia probably justifies it. Again, it's a lot of speculation on my part, but I've watched a lot of Tricia, and I could see her. She loves to create herself as the hero in things. She literally thinks Websleuths does something, or that she does something, and she doesn't. She thinks they're solving crimes. Like, that's insane. They're not. Oh, my God.
You sure about that?
Literally not. They're making it worse. She doesn't even do the basic research on the crime she watches. She just plays an actual journalist going over whatever crime she wants to talk about. It's like news stations or Brian Enton or Nate Eaton or even Ashley Banfield when she hates her. You know, she does zero work, but she wants all of the benefits. She's such a leech. I cannot. This lady. Oh my God. So I think that was her retirement plan. Like, I will just do this. And, you know, my brother helped me out before. Family members helped me out before. I pulled from the family trust. I've borrowed money out the wazoo, according to the lawsuit. But now I found my retirement plan. Okay. And she was going to ride that.
Okay, that's them. Hold on. Hi, you're live on the air. They hung up. Are we going to have to do a don't F with Tricia, like the don't F with cats? I'm sure there are enough sleuths to help you here. Yeah. Right now, I think it's
wouldn't put it past Tricia, someone who has openly admitted to kind of pitching herself and Websleuths to production companies and getting deals, which I don't believe she got any deals. But she said she did get, you know, the one that was just so low she had to say no. Girl, okay, whatever. So I wouldn't put it past her to see documentaries like Don't F with Cats and think, maybe I'll do that. I can pitch myself because they're like trolling me and I could be the star of that. And I got all the Websleuths helping me because she's still trying to pitch her own personal life BS, like this alleged fraud she's claiming on Daphne with, you know, a Beth B's estate as like their big true crime story. She's constantly trying to monetize her own bullshit that she creates. This like woo-woo stuff that's not real and doesn't exist. Because I no longer believe that Daphne, there was part of me that's like, well, maybe Daphne was ripping her off too. Now I don't believe anything. I believe that Daphne is completely being defamed and slandered by this scammer. I believe that Daphne, obviously not her real name, but this woman worked hard her whole life, you know, was there for Beth B, was a real friend to her. And Tricia was like, oh, I need to go after her now because I didn't end up getting what I expected to get. Tricia is an entitled person. She's one of those, you know, they tell you hope versus expectation. You can hope for things, never expect anything because it'll fuck you up. Expectation will fuck your life up. You know, just like comparison. Comparison is a thief of joy. Expectation. You just want to hope. But Tricia expects. That's why in her own filing, I'll always point this out. Against Daphne, she said Patricia A. Griffith has relied upon promises of estate property by Beth B to Patricia A. Griffith's detriment. She felt entitled to that shit. She planned like she already had that money. We know how bad she is with money. And then she lied to her subscribers' faces and said,
no, I knew I wasn't going to get any money. I wanted it to go to the super Hollywood ending and Kevin the Kidney or whatever the fuck his name is. You know, shout out to him. God bless him. But I mean, that's what it was all of. She doesn't give a shit about Kyle the Kidney or whatever his name is, you know. She cares about Tricia and Tricia getting that money, honey.
Kids, but somebody has put them up to that because they said, I said, why won't you tell me your name? They said they would get mad at us. Who's they? And they knew a bunch of stuff about me. It was very troubling.
How can every year, Tricia, every year you're getting accused of stalking? People are stalking you. You got this weird stuff because remember, she just told us that Daphne was doing this shit to her 3 years after this. And then before this, you know, documented that we know of, she told us Susan Pruitt was doing this. That these people were not only taking from her, trying to steal from her, whether it be Websleuths LLC or the, you know, a Beth B's estate and things. They're trying to hurt her. You know, she has to be careful. She needs us to ride with her on the field trips. And now she's got these people in 2023 calling. They know all about her. Bitch, you wish. You wish. Like, you wish.
I ain't a killer, but don't push
No.
me. Like the sweetest joy next to getting
She paints herself as a victim. She's in this true crime shit. She takes, like so many of them do. I don't almost think most of them do now. They take this stuff and they create their own mess and story. They create their own true crimes on themselves. Like, I'm a victim too. And you're like, what? No, you're not a victim. What are you doing? What are you doing? Spit and Spooge Solves, I guarantee you're right. Spit and Spooge Solves says, I'll bet she stalks Daphne. Oh, hell yeah, she does. Oh, hell yeah, she does. I hope Daphne is aware of just of what Trisha's doing and what she said about her on the internet. And I hope that Daphne protects herself from this woman. Because honestly, with all the hyperbole she puts out there about her own safety, I honestly am worried about freaking Daphne and Daphne's family. Because this lady is trying to get together an army of sleuthers to go after some 70-something-year-old woman who, by all appearances that we've seen, because Trisha's shown us no proof, was just trying to do right by her friend, who she was, you know, the money manager for and the medical power of attorney. Her friend that she knew forever. And, you know, Daphne works in finance. Trisha works at stealing from people, literally, like manipulating people, grifting, lying. Trisha works at jumping on her roof until it falls in so that she can grift for a new place, so that one of her subscribers will move her across the country. Like, that's what Trisha works at. Trisha don't want a jobby job. Trisha don't want to have to fill out no tax paperwork. Trisha don't pay her taxes. We saw in the civil lawsuit, she was behind like 3 fucking years or so, you know, but we're supposed to believe that Daphne's the problem. Girl, you are the problem.
Very troubling. But I really don't think it has anything to do with this on the internet. I think it's something completely different, which someday when I write a book, I'll tell you all about it.
Can you imagine that book? It'll be a mess.
The shadow person.
Hey, can you hold on?
Always has a fedora.
Can you hold on?
I'm done with my story.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my God. Okay. I got to go let my dogs in and then we'll get into this. This part's crazy because she has someone, I think, on the phone who's talking about shadow people. What the fuck? What? These people live in the cuckoo. I have no idea. But in the meantime, while I go let the doogies in from TTing, here's a little video I put together of the Trisha Poo.
There are no words, lady. And wait till you see this dirtbag. He ain't no prize, let me tell you. Oh, it just makes me so angry.
Oh, it just makes me so angry.
And the problem, too, with psychopaths, my darlings, is sometimes they can be so incredibly charming. And you would never know it. You might know a psychopath your whole life and think they're the greatest woman in the world. You just have no idea that they're a psychopath. But if you marry them, it's a whole different story. Why at my age can't I poop anymore? I don't know. We are going to talk about the mad pooper, and we're going to find out how these ladies got into investigating the mad pooper, and they're trying to catch this woman. It's a woman.
Know you was a bitch, I'll tell you what.
And we're going to answer these questions later tonight. Just trust me. This is going to be a big story one day.
Da 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 dee dee dee. Why at my age can't I poop anymore? I don't know.
Why at her age can't she poop anymore? She doesn't know. Now I'm out of breath because I ran all the way downstairs, let the dogs in from the backyard, and came all the way back. But let's talk about the shadow people. You guys smash that like if you haven't already.
About me was very troubling. Very troubling. But I really don't think it has anything to do with this on the internet. I think it's something completely different, which someday when I write a book, I'll tell you all about it.
Just a shadow person.
Hey, can you hold on?
Always has a fedora.
Can you hold on one second?
I'm done with my story.
Okay, hold on. Don't hang up.
Okay.
Hi, you're live on the air.
It's still Marlene.
I know. This is another phone. You're live on the air.
Okay.
Did you want to tell your story? These are the
shadow person was like in the middle of her story about shadow, and then the shadow people, and Trisha's like, ring, hello, you're on the air. It's still me. No, it's another phone. It's another phone, shadow woman. Oh my god. So Olaf has obviously, clipped this, so we didn't get to hear the shadow woman story, but I think we might have to go back to this live and hear what is the shadow woman talking about. What's a shadow woman? Who are the shadow people? I feel like I've heard of this before. Oh my god. Isn't that a video game? Okay. But god, that was funny. It's still me.
A book. I'll tell you all about it.
Just a shadow person.
Hey,
just a shadow person. Fucking creepy. Can't with these people are so creepy. Just a shadow person. You want to hear about? Yeah. Do you want to hear how my vagina's haunted? Yeah. The shadow people. Yeah. Whenever I go to the bathroom or take a shower, the shadows just coming out of my vajays.
Can you hold on?
Always has a fedora.
Can you hold on one second?
Always have a what? Fedora? Did she say always wear a fedora? What is this bitch talking about?
What's my story?
Okay, hold on. Don't hang up.
Okay.
Hi, you're live on the air.
It's still Marlene.
I know. This is another.
I can't. It's still on me. Okay, that chick is Mushroom City Township. Okay, she's putting crystals in her cooter and living right outside Sedona. Like something is going on. Oh my god.
Always has a fedora.
Can you hold on one second?
I'm done with my story.
Okay, hold on. Don't hang up.
Okay.
Hi, you're live on the air.
It's still Marlene.
I know. This is another phone. You're live on the air.
Okay.
Did you want to tell your story? These are the people I was telling you about that were freaking. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to? You're live on the air. They hung up. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, it's like this just feels to me like such a setup. Such a setup, Trisha. Just happens to happen, while you're live here with your shadow person friend. Oh, you have more people stalking you? What a bummer. Do you want to talk more about the shadow people? No? That's cool. Have you ever eaten gluten? It's not good for you.
Sorry, Marlene. I know that was confusing, but that's my job is to completely
How many phones does she have, too?
confuse you. Here they are again. Hi, you're live on the air. Go ahead. Hello? You're live on the air. What's your story? You're live on the air. You're live on the air. Oh, they're breathing heavy now. That's good. We've been talking about needing a seat.
It's Jason Voorhees. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Run, Trisha, run. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Trisha thinks we're gonna believe this fucking 80s horror movie bullshit. Like what? It's Stacy, right? Yeah, you guys are saying it's Stacy. It's Stacy's son. Someone in the swamp.
No, Trisha, it's me, your executive producer. Oh, Jerry, my breath got her up her 12. Okay, we're not, it's not going to be diesel, sir. You have to select diesel. That's a diesel only pump.
Oh my God. It did sound like Stacy though. That was Stacy walking up a hill. Allegedly. Oh my God.
And law and crime.
This lady surrounds herself with so much made up woo woo.
And she's like, these people are
on one of her many phones. Because, it's totally normal to have like 16 phones. And then now we know she steals phones. So whose phone is that? Which dead person's phone are you hearing these things on, Trisha?
Yeah. Oh, they're breathing heavy now.
Dude, it is Stacy. She's in on it, you guys. I don't think Stacy hasn't spoken during this. So unless we hear Stacy, I'm going to say Stacy's in on it. She is in on the scamorama doo-doo.
That's good. We've been talking about needing a CPAP machine. Would that be something that you need?
We're Gen X. We grew up with that. That was an everyday thing.
Right. They're breathing heavy here.
Yeah.
So let's listen to them breathe. So what are you doing? You are live on the air, by the way, just so you know. What? Where's who? Greg? I don't know. Can you enlighten us? Can you guys hear this? Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's recording.
Oh.
But you are live.
So she says, oh, okay, good. Did you guys hear that? Okay, good. So now we have someone going, where is Greg? Where is Greg? Where is he?
Greggy. Where's Greggy McGregors? Gregson. The Gregorino.
Live on the air right now. Greg? Where's Greg? What? Where's Greg? Where's who? Greg? I don't know. Can you enlighten us? Can you guys hear this? Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's recording. So, but you are live on the air right now. Okay. Yeah, these are this.
This motherfucker said, okay. So polite. The way her and Lauren allegedly get trolled and stalked is so fucking polite. Okay. Where is Greg? If someone just called asking where Greg was, I'd be like, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. Where is Greg? That was like the nicest little troll ever.
Did you hear him say that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure it's recording. So, but you are live on the air right now. Okay. Yeah, these are the people I was telling you about last night. These are the same kids. They're kids. I think actually they're probably not teenagers. They're probably like 12. So,
Tricia, okay, creepy. You and Lauren Matthias and John Matthias, you guys are always surrounded by like child crime and children. You're obsessed with talking about kids and like horrific things happening to kids. Again, check all their hard drives. I don't care. Allegedly. Oh my God.
And law and crime.
Yuck. Disgusting. No, thank you. Ew.
She's not a Christian. No, she is dark-sided too.
She's dark-sided too.
but anyway, you're breathing heavy. Would you like us to order you a CPAP machine? Where's Greg? I don't know. Maybe he's up your ass. I haven't checked. I've never.
I would pay a membership for Tricia to answer troll calls, even if it's a setup. If it is a good setup, okay, like a cranky anchors, maybe he's up your ass. Oh my God, that was. Now that's the kind. Now that's actual content. You could make money on Trisha without having to beg people for money. People would gladly be like, "Oh, this shit's kind of funny." Like you should really try to make content that entertains people, makes them laugh, makes them happy without making them feel sorry for you, without trying to steal all their money. It's amazing that people will pay for entertainment, just like the movies, just like Netflix, just like anything. But when you're just up there going, hey, here's another regurgitated story of something horrible. We don't know what happened. Do you know what happened? Let's play Brian Enton. And now what do we think? We don't know. It's horrible. Oh my God, it's bad. Anyways, I need money. That's not enough, Trisha. You're not providing any content. You're just literally a trauma vulture. You're just a freaking, tragedy pimp at this point. So do something, because that was good, Trisha. That was good.
There's probably like 12. So,
hi,
but anyway, you're breathing heavy. Would you like us to order you a CPAP machine? Where's Greg? I don't know. Maybe he's up your ass. I haven't checked.
I'd never say things like that. Lots of vulgarity, and yeah, it's awful.
Are you saying Greg?
Oh my God. It's such a setup. Now that I've watched it a few times, and I laugh every time at the same parts because they're so funny. I know it's just such a setup, and I love how Olaf edited in the one that they posted last time, the Tricia video where she's like, I don't say those dirty things. And right away, she's like, maybe he's up your ass, bitch. And like Bruce the Moose is saying, yes, Tricia taking random calls is way more entertaining than whatever she does for true crime. There are people that do true crime well. Tricia is not one of those people. She's just not. She's not good at it. She doesn't do the research. She doesn't have the tech skills. It doesn't present well. So Tricia, think. But she's not going to. Why are we even giving her suggestions? She's just been a scammer her whole life. She wants to work as little as possible and play the victim. I've seen a million people like her. But if she actually gave a shit, she would figure out what she was good at. She could be funny. Yeah, maybe that ship has sailed, but I'd be interested in that.
I haven't checked.
I'd never say things like that.
One more time.
But anyway, you're breathing heavy. Would you like us to order you a CPAP machine? Where's Greg? I don't know. Maybe he's up your ass. I haven't checked.
I'd never say things like that. Lots of vulgarity, and yeah, it's awful.
Are you saying Greg? Yes or no? Are you saying Greg? Are you saying Greg? Or yes, you are, right? Okay. Greg is, I've told you about him. He is the second cousin that was my stalker. And I had to get a restriction.
We're not doing this. We are not doing this.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I thought I like women. Women.
Here we go again. You have a second cousin stalker? Girl, what the fuck? Yes, Lady E. Poorly. Tricia was made for public access. Remember the great public access shows back in the day? Oh my God. We had the best one. I don't know if it was just in Minnesota, but it was this older couple and they would sell random shit like in their basement. And the guy was always doing this, just doing his little thumbs up and pushing it forward. And the lady was real cute. And I don't, if anyone remembers the name of that show, maybe it was like a regional thing in that area. But my God, I want to know where they are now. I don't remember what the show was called, but he would just go like this. And they were so cute. And one time me and Hype Man husband Chell RN were working on a project with some friends of ours in LA. And they made, was it a sizzle reel for a show they were doing or something? And we brought those characters in. I'll have to post the video of us. It was back in the day. And I was being like a younger version of her and he was being like an older version of him. And he was like a little angrier than that guy was, where we were just selling random shit, Midwestern style. But it was so good. Yes, like Wayne and Garth, public access, that kind of thing. Trisha would be great with that. Like, lean in to just your horrible, quality. Lean into the bad camera, lean in like Olap gave you here, like a great retro filter, but it really fits your aesthetic and probably is super close to how the camera actually filmed and looked. Lean into this, because the true crime thing, you have to be, you got to be so professional. That's why it doesn't work for Lauren. It doesn't work for you. And I think you have to be professional. You have to have a vulnerability about you too. You have to have a empathy, just things that you guys don't have. No offense. But my God, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Greg is McSpunky. We got to talk about McSpunky too, because Trisha's got a big fan, a new donor. I don't know if it's new, could be a donor for a while, named McSpunky69. And they're like, thanks, McSpunky69, for the money. And he's going to be at Crime Con. You guys, while he's at Crime Con, check his hard drive. Someone go to his house, check his hard drive. Allegedly, you guys, okay? Just maybe dig up his yard. I have a long list of people. I need their hard drives checked, and I need you to dig up their backyards, check their basements, check closets, lift things. Like the BTK killer, I have some suggestions. So now we know she's got a second cousin, Greg, who's a stalker.
Would you like us to order you a CPAP machine? Where's Greg? I don't know. Maybe he's up your ass. I haven't checked.
I'd never say things like that. Lots of vulgarity, and yeah, it's awful.
Are you saying Greg? Are you saying Greg? Yes or no? Are you saying Greg? Are you saying Greg? Or yes, you are, right? Okay. Greg is, I've told you about him. He is the second cousin that was my stalker. And I had to get a restraining order against him. He's not allowed up in the area in Wanchup anymore unless his parents are with him, and he's in his 50s. So obviously this has something to do with him. And if you think you're scaring me, you're not, because this is hilarious. In fact, it's actually increasing my viewers right now. I'm getting good ratings.
What is with all these true crime people needing like ROs or civil stalking injunctions? What the fudge? What the frick? Do you see how they make themselves the main character, and they put themselves in these situations that are so ridiculous? And now allegedly she's got this RO against Greg. I need Hella and Dolly to help me pull the information on this. Does anyone know how to pull? I need to pull all records. I'm going to start being a records puller for this. I got to start fact checking. I got to message Hella and be like, okay, how do I do it? Remember when Hella joined us? It was so fun. And she's like, Jolene, you need to learn how to pull stuff or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know how to do any of that stuff because I've never done that. But now I want to know. All right. Because she has said she has done so many things legally and I want to know, would I be able to see, if there was, how many stalking injunctions, how many ROs has Trisha attempted to get? How many has she gotten? How many have gotten against her? I think that'll tell us a lot. So I'm going to have to message Hella. But if any of you know, feel free to message me. joleenreacts@gmail.com and point me in the right direction. I think I have to go state by state and look up there. I'll figure it out later. I don't want to bore you guys with that. But I'm going to start digging more, Trish, because this is ridiculous. This is insane. I can't. Donna says, FOIA start it. Is that like a site or something? I don't know. I never thought I would be pulling stuff, but I guess we're in investigative journalism now, okay? I'm finally putting my degree from 2003 to use for these internet weirdos. Okay, Hope. So I think at this time in 2023, there's only two options of the state she would have been in. It would be Utah or Dallas, Texas. Now, I think she's in Dallas now because this is a different wood paneling, right? From the Utah one. But then she did have 2 cabins that she lived in Utah. So I guess I'd have to pull everything from Utah and everything from Texas. I want to know, can you imagine all of the all of the ways in which Trisha Griffith has just, you know, wasted the court's time, and how many people she probably tried to get restraining orders on, or how many people got restraining orders on her, or how many times she may have lied about all this. I also want to find out what she's actually filed against Daphne. Okay? Or Janet, as they call her sometimes. I want to know. I bet you Jay is for justice. Every day with Jay. I bet she knows how to do this stuff. The true crime. Tricia, you know how to do this, don't you? Tricia, you know how to do this. We gotta find out. We gotta get FOIAs. See, I really thought FOIAs were only for people in those drama communities. They just pull them so that they can see people who never want to show their face or their body, and they can catch them on the body cam and call them fat. Like, that's what these people do. But apparently it's a whole other thing, or they can see him get arrested for meth or something. But I gotta know. I'm saying I think you're a good researcher, Tricia. Like, you know how to do this stuff. You're right here. Yes. Let me know. I want to pull, what if I wanted to pull records to see who has she filed restraining orders on? Who's filed restraining orders on her in the past? You know, freaking since she's been on the internet. Does she have any other lawsuits besides the 2013 one with Susan Pruitt? Has she filed anything yet? Her and Stacy. I know they went to the police and they said, "Oh, something big's coming," against Daphne, aka Janet. Like, let's pull it all. Let's pull it all at this point. I mean, we are targeting sick, elderly people. We got a pattern of hitting people up for money, for things that it allegedly isn't really going to. We have a list of people who are like, she fleeced me, she scammed me. I gotta know. Do. So if you point me in the right direction, or if Crush, you want to jump on the case with me, let's figure it out. She likes to exploit crime people. Well, let's see what you got cooking, baby doll. Let's see what you got cooking. You make a lot of money off other people's tragedies. Let's see what you got cooking, good looking. Okay, how many Gregs do you have restraining orders on? Or are you lying to us?
You're not, because this is hilarious. In fact,
yes,
it's actually increasing my viewers right now. I'm getting good ratings right now because of you, because you're live on the air. So what?
I just spoke to Greg.
You just spoke to Greg, okay? What did he say?
He says you're lying.
He says I'm lying. Okay, that's good. Good. Now I know where to get my restraining order again. So it does have something to do with my second cousin. Okay. That's good to know. Okay. Are you with Greg right now? Because you'd probably like to hang out together.
Yeah.
You're with Greg right now. Oh, boy. Well, give him my love. Tell him that I miss his parents. His mom is my cousin. And I hope he's feeling better. I know he was sick for a little while. And just tell him I wish him the best. And I hope he has lots of happiness.
You're coming back.
Not wishing your stalker lots of happiness. This is such a setup. She's trying to set up this Greg. Again, this is another situation, in my opinion, where the Laurens and the Tricias and the people with platforms, they bully. This is how they bully people who don't have platforms, because they're able to weaponize their audience, put out the narrative and the story they want to, and these other people have no way to defend themselves. We saw this with Christina in the false civil stalking injunction. I've seen this too many times on YouTube, where these people with platforms, they don't respect the responsibility that comes with that. and that you don't weaponize that against people who don't have platforms, especially someone who you don't have receipts on. You know what I mean? I could see if it's like, hey, I know this guy and he's a PDF file, and there's lots of channels that go after those kind of people, you know, and thank you for doing the Lord's work and exposing that. But Tricia just puts out these random allegations on people. I feel like she's mad at someone. She doesn't want to pay someone the money she owes them. She feels like they slighted her in some way. So now she's on the attack, similar to Lauren Matthias and John Matthias. They don't care. And so in that regard, not to be hyperbolic, but no one is safe because they can go after anyone. You know, you could say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. You could be friends with them like Christina or, you know, and, you know, Sarah Crossbody and the gang and Dental Lori. And then all of a sudden they're putting all of this horrible information out about you that's not true to thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of people are watching these streams of you just making shit up with a receipt, you know? And to me, that is irresponsible. It's wrong. It's gross, you know? And it's always the people who have the most skeletons in their closet. It's always the scammiest of the McScammersons. So I feel like this is a setup from Tricia, as funny as it is, to use this Greg situation as a way to grift off her channel, look like the victim, get the money. Because earlier, the goal is simple, you guys. The goal is to get that money. She mentioned in the beginning. How she gets it, and I've seen this done a million times, and I'm sure you guys are like, I'm sick of hearing Joleen say this. I'm sure you've heard or seen people do this, is they paint themselves as victims, you know, victims of their own damn circumstance. And they get people who have, you know, maybe they lost like a sister, had a family member like that. They wish they could have helped. And so now they're going to, or a child or something like that. Now they're going to try to help these people who really, you know, you're not helping them by just, you know, feeding whatever addiction or whatever thing that they got going on. But I've seen this all too often, and it just makes me sick. The amount of good people who care and just want to help their fellow human, or who might be their favorite creator, and they weaponize their emotions and also their subscribers' like fears to get something from them. It's fucking gross. YouTube gives us so many opportunities. Like, you know, I don't want to give them too much credit because there's a lot wrong with Google and YouTube, but on here, once you get a platform and you're monetized, you have a lot of opportunity to make money, you know? And if you do put in the work and you do the stuff, eventually you will, I believe most people will find their audience. And that's really what it's all about. And it's not about taking advantage of that audience. It's really about just like finding your audience, putting out a product that they like, you know, and that's true to you, you know, and finding people who really get what you're doing or enjoy what you're doing. And then, you know, people will start viewing your stuff. People will start subscribing. If people want to tip you, they'll tip you. But it's not about begging people for money because, oh my God, I'm going to lose everything. It's not about putting your subscribers in horrible situations where they feel like if they don't help you, you'll be homeless, toothless, you know, living in a tent, fucking off the internet. They'll take that thing away from you that you like, which is probably it's probably less of what Tricia brings at this point and more of the community of people who have just been together on Websleuths.com and the Websleuths YouTube for all of these years. It's probably that camaraderie that they have going there, you know, because I have my own channels that I'll go to, and it creates dopamine, you know, and I'll get pissed too, you know, and I'm sure you guys get pissed at me if, you know, and I'm like, they were supposed to be live today. Like, I need that so I can get my laundry done. There's even drama channels I watch just because they're like stupid and whatever. And it's kind of that mindless thing that I need in my ear to like, but also create some dopamine. Sometimes it's people screaming at each other or whatever. Don't judge me. And then I can like do my laundry and get all, you know, do the things that I I'm having a hard time with my executive functioning, like getting up and doing, you know? I mean, I think we can all maybe relate to that. So I hate to see these fuckers take advantage of people, and especially older people. Like, that is the fucking grossest. Children, animals, elderly. Stop. If you want to scam the 30-year-olds, the 40-year-olds, God bless. No, don't scam anyone, but especially children, animal, elderly. Don't hurt them. Okay? All right, let's get back to laughing. But seriously, Trisha's been doing this so long. And when we first started watching her, I just thought, fuck, she's so silly. She's such a goof. She's one of those ladies. Oh no. And the thing is, Trisha could, like we were saying, like Bruce the Moose was saying too, if Trisha really would actually work at her channel and be true to herself and not just try to like steal from people and scam people, she could find her niche. Like, she could find her niche and people will come. But she won't.
And just tell him I wish him the best and I hope he has lots of happiness.
You're coming back in soon.
I don't know what you're talking about, and I'm not going to answer any questions.
We heard you're getting back in town soon.
I'm not going to say yes or no to anything. Sorry. Mm-mm. I don't know what you're talking about. Hmm? You realize you're live on the air now, right?
You have some nice blonde hair.
I have nice blonde hair. Okay. Are you watching right now?
Fuck. How do her and Lauren get the nicest stalkers ever? If someone was just like trolling me or stalking me going, you have some nice blonde hair, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you. I had to put a hat on today because it looks like a mess. Oh my God, thank you. It's so, right. It's so staged. If you just pull back, you don't even need to pull back a little. You see, and she's putting it out there. This could be her sizzle meats moment. This could be her talking to her father-in-law and her husband. My favorite thing is when things pop up and I just have to react to them. Like, that's so fun to me. And but this is staged. This is staged, Trisha. And you're not even making it. You made it funny for like a second, and then you fell back into the victim. You should have him. Why don't you have him say things like, "I'm gonna kill you" or something? Anything. But just, you have some nice blonde hair. I'd be like, thanks, bitch. You want to come over? Okay, what? Meet me at Michael's. You got any vouchers? Mine are expired.
You have some nice blonde hair.
I have nice blonde hair. Okay. Are you watching right now?
What?
Are you? No, they're not. Never mind. Okay. Well, yeah. Just give Greg my love. Okay.
We're enjoying the live.
What?
We're enjoying the live.
You're enjoying the live? Oh, that's good. That's very good. So they are watching. Okay. Very good. That's good. I'm glad. Not we. What do you mean?
We have to tell you something.
Say again?
We have to tell you something.
Well, tell me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
Greg said that when you moved out.
Oh, they hung up.
Trisha.
Okay, well,
and this is where I lean a little like staged, but maybe they were going to say something. And then Trisha ended that call. Greg said when you moved out, and we know allegedly Trisha will, take advantage to a family offering her places to stay. And so it wouldn't surprise me if once upon a time this alleged second cousin Greg gave her a place to stay.
Allegedly.
And then she mucked that up just like she did her brother's cabin, where it seems like now, since she has to take advantage of strangers, her family's like, we're done. Go to Texas, see you never. No more cabins for you, bitch. You know? So right there, I was like, oh, they didn't hang out. They were going to finish their sentence. You hung it up. Why'd you hang it up, Trishy Poo? Why'd you hang it up? And that's where it could be. I find it hard to believe any of it's real, but maybe the staged part, the people that she set it up with, were going to give us the real tea about why Greg's mad at her. And she's like, oh, too far. They read too far into the script. That doesn't work. Right? I see it. Where's the hot cops? Oh, and if you've been following me for a while, you get that reference. Where's the Officer Hershey, the hot cop? I might have to pull up some of the old stuff to show you just how much Trisha resembles these like bottom feeder grifters on YouTube. She claims to be this true crime business lady, but she's just like these other addicts that, you know, we saw through them, who were taking advantage of their subscribers, unfortunately. Okay, you guys want me to rewind it a little bit? Someone said to play that back, but Trisha hung that up. You let me know what you guys think in the chat. That person didn't hang up. They're about to finish that sentence, and Trisha was like, nope.
Say again.
We have to tell you something.
Well, tell me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me.
Greg said that when you moved out.
Oh, they hung up. Okay, well, that's good to know. So it's my second cousin stalker, and I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these kids are, and I don't know why he started up again. This has been 5 years ago, and so yeah.
Oh, pick me. I know why he started up again. It's that he didn't start up again. You're using this. You pulled this from your grifting pocket, and you said, you know what, Stacy? I had a cousin, Greg, second cousin, yeah. And he was real mad at me because I stayed at his house or something, took advantage of him somehow. I owe him money. Anyways, so then I tried to file a stalking order on him. Probably didn't go through. Anyway, I think I'm going to pull that back out. Yeah, the second cousin stalker. That'll get people to feel bad for me. That could get people paying my StreamYard and more. All right? Oh, yeah. Because why would he after 5 years, Trisha? You would pull that out. He wouldn't pull that out, bitch.
Oh, they hung up. Okay, well, that's good to know. So it's my second cousin stalker, and I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these kids are, and I don't know why he started up again. This has been 5 years ago, and so yeah, you guys could hear him okay? I take it.
I could. I had the phone up to my ear. I could hear.
Well, good. I just wanted to make sure.
Stacy, the tech genius executive producer.
Yeah, I could. I had the phone up to my ear. I don't know if you guys know, but you're supposed to put the phone up to your ear. There's also a speakerphone option, but yeah, I put the phone up.
Why is the phone to your ear, Stacy? You're an executive producer. You don't have headphones? So you mean to tell me, well, Stacy, I mean, I believe it, but it's ridiculous. The whole live, Stacy's just like this. You're talking to Trisha like a telephone call, but yet you're supposed to be the executive producer, which would explain a lot that Stacy executive produces like this on a live, because half the time Trisha's like,
Stacy, can you see the screen?
Stacy's like, no, I can't. Why wouldn't you be able to see the screen? Well, because she's fucking talking nice on the phone. Oh, Stacy. Ugh, what are we gonna do with you, baby girl? Oh my God.
We were, and I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these kids are, and I don't know why he started up again. This has been 5 years ago, and so yeah, you guys could hear him okay? I take it.
I could. I had the phone up to my ear. I could hear.
Well, good. I just wanted to make sure we were getting it recorded. So I don't know why he's focusing in on me again. I told you what he did years ago.
What?
And I think it was because I signed an affidavit because he had an order to stay away from my neighbor, and he drove up.
I don't think I got this far in the video. Okay. What did he do?
But my neighbor years ago. And I think it was because I signed an affidavit because he had an order to stay away from my neighbor, and he drove up to my neighbor's house and flipped him off. And I signed an affidavit saying I saw him. And that's when he started stalking me. And I told you he went on Websleuths and opened like 20 windows. He joined. And then he put up a Google map to my house with my phone number and told everybody that I like to party at 2 a.m. and to call me. So they're connected with Greg.
What?
I don't know who.
What did he do? Like, we like to party. We know you like to party, Trisha. Girl, you like to party, okay? Come on. Raise your hand if you think Trisha likes to party. I think she likes to party. Bird-legged hoe. That's Trisha. Trisha Griffith is an unemployed bird-legged hoe. Trisha Griffith is an unemployed bird-legged hoe. Like what, Trisha?
With my phone number and told everybody that I like to stay away from my neighbor. Told you what he did years ago. And I think it was because I signed an affidavit because he had an order to stay away from my neighbor, and he drove up to my neighbor's house and flipped him off. And I signed an affidavit saying I saw him. And that's when he started stalking me. And I told you he went on Websleuths and opened like 20 windows. He joined. And then he put up a Google map to my house with my phone number and told everybody that I like to party at 2 a.m. and to call me. So they're connected with Greg. I don't know who they would be because Greg has no friends.
Okay, so Greg's hanging out with 12-year-olds? Like, this doesn't make any sense.
And I feel bad for him. It's not his fault. Okay. I think he wants to be loved. And he there's just something wrong with him. And my heart breaks for him because his mom and dad are lovely people. And I'm sorry that I really am sorry that he's going through some horrible things. And I wish him no ill will at all. But I won't be intimidated. I won't be scared. Because you know what? I am not afraid to do what I need to do. But really quickly, for those of us just joining, we have a big bill due in StreamYard. It's paid once a year. It is $875. I need to pay it in a couple of weeks, and I need to raise the money because I don't have it. So I have put the information here, the PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. If you could donate, even if, like I said, if half the people in chat tonight could donate $1, we'd be doing good. And they could donate $1 every day for like 10 days. It would be wonderful. So please, if you want this live stream to continue, we got to pay that bill. Haven't had a call since early Sunday morning from them, so I hope they've stopped. But they've been pretty awful. Now, here's the weird thing. I don't think those calls have anything to do with the trolls on the internet. I just think I'm lucky enough to get these things at the same time. And what's happening on the internet is there are two different people, and they've been doing this to me for years, who make up lies about me, say I'm a criminal, say I'm stalking them, I've lied, I steal, just horrible things about me. And they've started up again. And I don't know why. It's just weird. And so I've asked everybody to please watch. And if you see something that somebody accuses me of saying or doing, and it doesn't sound like me, then it's not. And let me know. Okay. Because this has been going on for years. And there's a reason why these two women are doing this. It's because I exposed them for lying. And it happened a long time. I wasn't the only one. There was a lot of other people too. But anyway, Insightful One had a great thought today. Oh, and yeah, and today, that's the other thing. Today, somebody told someone that I respect and love that I had been stalking them. I didn't even know this person's name.
Did we rewind? I'm like, what? Right, lady Portland? It's nonstop BS 24/7. It is non-freaking stop.
I'm like, what? told someone that I respect and love that I had been stalking them, I didn't even know this person's name. I'm like, what? So Insightful One had an idea, and she says, I wonder if somebody is posing as you and going around making comments. So I want to ask all of you, if you see my name and somebody posting something really awful, please let me know, because it's not me. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just not me. We found this is so weird. I did an interview with this guy, and it was just about Websleuths. I did it a while ago, and you found it, Insightful One, and it says interview with Trisha Griffith from Websleuths.com. But you go into it, and they're talking to somebody who's an FBI profiler, and it's not me. It's this whole big article, this whole big interview that has nothing to do with me. Right. So I think he got the titles wrong. I think that he put my title on interviewing this FBI and profiler, and then the FBI profiler title is probably on my interview somewhere. So if you see something where somebody's talking to me and they're acting like I'm an FBI profiler, that's incorrect. Hey, I got to tell you, guys came through tonight. Okay, Venmo, you guys are the best. Oh my God, that's like what?
Wow.
Fourth of the way there, practically.
I know you've been really worried about it.
Oh yeah, it's just been terrifying.
That is the shit I'm talking about. That is so fucking manipulative. Give a sob story. It is just playbook. Like, it's their playbook. Sob story, sob story. I'm a victim. I'll be okay. I rise above it. Sob story, sob story. I'm a victim. People are trying to hurt me. They're lying on me. They're ruining my ability to make money and do a business. And now they're trying to steal my business. And I need this. Otherwise, it's going to go away. I will disappear. I'll be gone. I'll be dead to the internet. It's so crazy. Oh my God. After all that, we're a fourth of the way there. And then you got Stacy co-signing it going, I know you've been really worried about that.
I've been really worried that she hasn't been able to poop in like a week. She's been really worried. I've been smoking extra Marbreds for you.
Oh, and it works. It works. It's a formula that unfortunately works. And then she told us, what was that thing at the end? I didn't understand. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And they paid the damn bill. Exactly. Oh my God, they paid her damn bill. No goddamn way. And you know, she did not. Did she? I would love to see if she ever showed her subscribers receipts of that money and her using that money to pay that bill at that time. I guarantee you it doesn't exist.
It's inappropriate.
It wouldn't exist. And if it did, you know what I mean? Like, it's something, it's Tricia, what we saw in the lawsuit, she's really good with taking from someone to pay back another person, but making it look like she paid them back without that other person. And we don't know that she literally had to take a loan off of something else or someone else to pay that person back without the discovery within the civil lawsuit. And I know Amy mentioned her not mentioning me. I don't think she's going to mention us. I think her thing is she's going to, you know, react here and there with these little comments just to like push the narrative that we're all evil trolls. Anyone who's doing any kind of dive into this, anyone who's, you know, pointing out her own words and her own behavior. But I think she's going to do the pretend like it doesn't exist. They'll get bored of it. I'll be able to keep going on with the grift. I think that really, because I think she sees that now she saw what happened with Lauren Matthias, you know, and I think she is, you know, worried, I would assume. But I also think there's a part of her that she's got away with it so long that she's probably not as worried as she should be, you know, about truly being exposed just by her own stuff. So I don't know, but she watches all of this and everyone covering her, and they're going to try to spin the narrative like they have before. But what she's doing is she's just trying to hide any evidence. That's why she takes down streams. That's why she took down both the field trip streams. She takes down any response thing she does. I heard Dreadful Penny talk about that. And Dreadful Penny brought up that she also, which I didn't know, so shout out to Dreadful Penny, that Tricia took down the stream, I guess, where she even addressed us, but not by name. Remember when she was like, and they're making fun of our deceased friend? And it's like, no. You are not going to spin it like that. So she's taking it down. So she's probably getting the advice of people just ignore them. They'll go away. But when you have a chance, stab them a little bit with some, they're evil, they're trolls, they're cruel, they're mean, so that then her people come over here, like her Moonlight View, and say that we're all bullies and poor Tricia and she's a victim and all this bullshit. But I don't think, and I think with Othram, I think there's stakes there where she doesn't want to engage, which is the smartest thing probably for her, not to engage at all. But as a human, I would say the best thing for her would be to come clean, be honest, and stop ripping people off and lying to them and dry begging and grifting. I don't think she's going to do that, because I don't think Othram is giving her enough money. Whatever their business deal is, which I don't know what it is, it's clearly not enough, because she was banking on that Beth B, estate and benefits and things like that. So it's interesting. But that's still up. Which one's still up? Her reply to us. Also, if Dreadful Penny is still in here, I will send you a link. I do have a clean copy of the second field trip. I felt so bad. She covered the first field trip, which again, the only copy we have left is one with me blabbing over it with my commentary. And I wish I had a clean copy to give to everyone who wanted to cover it, because this isn't like my, it's for everybody. Everybody dig into it. I mean, if this is going to stop people from getting taken advantage of and getting their retirement pulled from them, or getting some weird lady after they die stalking their home and then spreading misinformation about their true friends on the internet, then please help us. So Everyday with Jay and I both have a clean copy of the second field trip she went on. So Dreadful, I would be more than happy to send you that link, because what she did is she took notes on the first one, and you delivered it great. I listened to the whole thing while I was in the tub, and I was like, oh my God, Dreadful's killing it. She took great notes, and directly from what Tricia said in that first field trip. And it was very interesting to hear Dreadful Penny read it, because I've heard Tricia say the things, but Tricia, she's all over the place. So then hearing Dreadful Penny, who is much more organized, even keeled. Is she Canadian? Because I pick up the little Canadian accent. I love a Canadian. And so she delivers it much more professionally, so I could digest the information better. So I liked what she did, but that's a lot of work for her to do. So if you're still here, Dreadful Penny, feel free to email me or DM me on Instagram or Twitter or something, and I'll be more than happy. And if you guys are in her stream, tell her, be like, reach out to Joleen, and she will get you a clean copy of that second part of the field trip for her to go over. Because I love listening to Dreadful Penny go over the stuff. Like when she went over the stuff with Lauren Matthias, she's so good. She's so smart, very organized. And, she just she breaks it down. She gets it. So I would be more than happy to share any of those links. Tricia, I will give it to you. Oh my God, email me. I'll send it to you tonight. I'll send you the link so you can cover I wish I had the first field trip, you guys, without my talking, which I say shit, but we had fun. But that was before we knew what we knew. We were just starting to figure it out. So we were just being more silly, which is good. But now I have to go over my own, but I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to go over it with my own damn commentary. It's just annoying to watch myself back and then talk. And it's annoying for you guys. So Tricia, just email me. And I'd be more than happy to send you the link, because I have an unlisted link of it. Walking my dog, thank you so much for the $6.99. $6.99. Damn ya fine. Says Trisha is devoid of reality. The end. I mean, yeah, she really is. It's like she is, but she isn't, because her reality is making that money, that next dry bag, that next scammy McScammerson. So she doesn't live in the real world like the rest of us who are like, feels gross to take advantage of people. But she lives in her reality, which is she got to get that fix, allegedly. Thank you, Flannel, for being a member for 3 months. Is this the woo-woo? This is not. I think the next one we're going to play is the woo-woo. Begonia, thank you for the 2. Moira's dog mom, thank you for the super sticker. Love it. And then I did the walking my dog, walking the dog, walking the dog. All right, let me check JoJo chats, and then we'll move on to the next video. Again, subscribe to Olaf. Or Olaf. I keep saying Olaf. I think because of Frozen. But let me check the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App to see if we have any JoJo chats, and then we will move along, move along. Okay, let's see. We do. Thank you guys so much. The JoJo charts. All right. And if you are like, how do I send a JoJo chat? I've pinned it at the top of the live chat and then also in the description. Heather, thank you so much for the 10. Heather says, wishing you all the best after having to expose your bestie. I know it's been difficult. T. Griff. And thanks for the laugh, Judge. You are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. And then Sherry, I think I said earlier, thank you as well for that. Let me check the Kai Shayapri. See if we have anything there. Don't forget to smash that like, you guys. Okay, looking clean over there. And then almost done. Thanks for your patience. And PayPal. No, PayPal. People don't like the PayPal. People are like, PayPal. Never heard of her. PayPal is like, I am a loser. A loser. Okay. How did Trisha meet Stacy? I would like to know that too. Winky Wonder. I would love to know that. I know JoJo's potatoes are some of my favorite kind of wedgie potatoes. Yeah, they got them at the Cub Foods in Minnesota. Nerdy Dog Mom says you have to go jurisdiction by jurisdiction. So county court. So I'll have to know the county. So her county in Texas and then the counties in Utah to pull things. Oh boy. That's going to be interesting but I'm up for a challenge. I'm up for the challenge. All right. Now, Olap. I know Jay played, which one did Jay play? Oh, she played Websleuths. Okay. So Olap has another one they just released 2 hours ago, but I don't want to. I'm going to share the link for that, but I want to give that a few days to get all the views before I play it here. I want you guys to go over there and watch it first. I don't want to poach Olap's views, but I watched a little bit of it and it looked like a good one. It looks like it's going to be, the title is Woo Woo. And it's from back in the day. It's a back in the day buffet, and it has Trisha wearing a crown. So after this, definitely, I'll put it in the description as well. But after this, make sure you watch that over on Olap's. Okay, let me put it here in the description. And again, I also have the ways in which you can search Trisha's 2013 lawsuit if you're interested in reading those documents by yourself. So Aunt Olap videos referenced is this one, and then the one before it. Pull that back up so I have it in there for all the replay crew people or people that just want to watch it after, because that was hilarious. That was just so ridiculous, Trisha. Holy shit. So make sure you give Olap a sub. And they are digging and finding some good shit. Okay, saved. It's in my description. It's official. It's official. All right. Now let's look at Websleuths. Okay, God, there's just so many. Let's look at Websleuths last night, I think is the one Jay was playing today, and I was cracking up. So I've seen a lot of it, but I didn't see all of it. All right. And this is, okay, with the Sherry McCullum. Sherry McCullum joins us live. This is yesterday. I'll even drop the link for Trisha's video for this. I won't be an asshole. I usually try to drop the links. I don't want any of you to get scammed, though. If she asks you to pay for her roof or medical expenses or dental work or, you know, new rims on her car, don't do it. But here's the link for Trish. Okay. And this was yesterday. And who, you guys, who is this? I gotta look up Cheryl McCullum real quick because I need to understand who this chick is. Because I thought she was just like an author, but apparently she's going to be at CrimeCon. Okay, you guys have to report back to me for CrimeCon. If you're going to CrimeCon, I expect full reports, pictures, videos, anything you can do about our cast of characters so that I can roast it, okay? Oh, boy, she's a cop? What? Cheryl McCullum is an American crime analyst. Oh, she sounds fun. College professor. You sure about that? Author and founder and director of the nonprofit Cold Case Investigative Research Institute based in Atlanta, Georgia, and a crime scene analyst for an Atlanta television station. That's according to her Wikipedia. Okay. I don't know. I guess. Or whatever. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Right? That's how I feel. OMG, not that nonsense. If I want to be scammed, I already have family for that. I've already had to write so many people off. Like, come on. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So Trisha is very excited about this. And she's got her all in. She's got her purple on. I mean, the glow up. I mean, are the clothes, a lot of people are asking, are the clothes Beth B's? We don't know. It could have, again, it might not necessarily be Beth B's clothes. It could be Beth B's clothes. I mean, anything is possible at this point. Or did she spend some of Beth B's money on this? Did she put it on credit thinking she was going to get a piece of Beth B's estate when she took them to, you know, the probate court? One never knows. You know, Shirley Graff, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you, gifting 5 Joleen memberships. Congratulations to those of you that got a membership. That is so sweet of you. Everyone put your hearts in the chat for Shirley Graff Allen, 8787, for being such a sweetie. What the damn seedy. But I mean, there's such a difference in watching old Trisha to this Trisha. And the fact that the glow up really didn't come until after Beth B passed away fucks with my head. Because I thought for sure when she was first telling us rather recently about how Beth B, the studio, was all thanks to Beth B. I thought, well, it would have had to happen while Beth B was alive. No. Trisha did not premiere this studio that she now sits in front of, these shelves, the couch, all of those things, until 4 to 5 months after Beth B passed away. So I'm like, what? But she's like, she wanted me to have it. And in some of these videos, these old videos I was watching of Trisha last night where she was at Beth B's house when Beth B had COVID and got her head stuck in a table or something. We'll get there. She was saying how she was again mentioning having access to Beth B's funds to pay something for something. And I'm thinking, it just rubs me the wrong way now, knowing everything we know. I'm like, that's a red flag. So she's in this woman's house. She has access to her funds. She's mentioned that a few different times, having access to money of Beth B's. And then we also know she stole Beth B's phone that she carries around in a Faraday bag everywhere she goes. And Daphne's looking for it, she said, and she's like, So that's where I'm like, what the frick? Again, allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know, but Trisha will tell you herself. She might take down some of these videos, but I wouldn't be surprised if she just started taking down all her old videos. So start recording them now, you guys. She's saying Beth B. Awesome. I got to show that now. Now I've talked about, we'll get back to this. I got to show you this. It was insane. She shared this, like, again, a woman like Beth B, who did not have a big internet presence other than like showing up to participate in like the chat in Trisha's lives. And then all of a sudden, Trisha, after she dies, and even seemingly before she died, while she's sick and, you know, elderly, Trisha is sharing like private information about Beth B's health, which I just find to be like a huge breach of trust and really gross. She was using it for content. So let me pull it up here. I was watching it last night, and Hype My Husband Chelleren's like, what are you listening to? Because I'll have a little AirPod in. And I'm like, oh my God, she's at Beth B's house. She just told this crazy story. She's telling us Beth B has the covert 19. And I'm like, like stuff, no one would need to know that. Okay. So, okay, it's this one. And she's in Beth B's home. This is a live from 3 years ago. Okay. It's on Trisha's channel. It's called Woo Woo Saturday Night. We go live at 10:30 Eastern. Now listen to all of the things that Trisha is going to share about Beth B's medical status, Trisha being over there. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay. It's like, she'll explain it, Mabel. Okay. I'm not explaining it well because I was like, what the frick? All right. So here's Trisha. Again, this clearly no glow up happening compared to what we just saw. So when people go, she didn't have a glow up compared to this, compared to I cut off half my hair and then I let the burnt parts hang forward and threw on every chain I could until they got tangled and now I can't take them off. There's a glow up. There's a glow up. So this is 3 years ago, you guys. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hello, my darling true crime angels. My name is Trisha Griffith. Welcome to Woo Woo Saturday Night. We're going to be talking about ghost stories and all kinds of things, stuff happening right and left, up and down, sideways. I can't even begin to tell you. I hope you're all doing well. But first, before we get into woo woo, I have a story to tell you what has been happening in the past 36 hours because it is insane. And my friend wanted me to tell this story so you all could learn from it. Okay. I told you earlier about the good friend that it was her good friend that was a friend of mine that went missing, and we found her Thursday finally. And she was, very sick, had COVID. And she had visited my friend on Tuesday, and she was sick then, but she swore she didn't have COVID. Just swore up and down, didn't have COVID. Okay, put that aside for a moment. So Thursday night, my friend and I, now this friend is the one that is the reason I'm here. The reason why Websleuths is up and running and the reason why this live stream is going is because of my friend. And
so that's Beth B. That's Beth B. She's in Texas. She's going to tell you she's in one of the rooms on the other side of the home inside Beth B's home. And now she's got another missing COVID-19 friend. And she's going to blame her for giving it to Beth B. This is a mess.
She saved everything around me. And so my friend and I, now this friend is the one that is the reason I'm here. The reason why Websleuths is up and running and the reason why this live stream is going is because of my friend. And she saved everything around me. And so I needed a place to live. I thought, what the heck, Dallas? I live about 10 minutes away from her, and I'll do anything for her. I will move mountains after what she has done for me. So anyway, we find her good friend, which had turned into my friend, sick, but okay. So let me back up. there have been many times where I have tried to get a hold of my friend, and she has some health issues, and I think she's as young as anybody I've met, but she is older, and you worry with senior citizens about falling and things like that. Well, there have been many times where I couldn't get a hold of her. I tried everything, and I went over to her house to find her asleep, or her phone had fallen under the bed and she didn't hear it. And she told me many a time, don't worry, I'm fine. Don't panic if you can't get in touch with me. I listened to her one time, and that was Thursday night. I decided to take that advice Thursday night because I couldn't get in touch with her after my live stream. And I thought, we all had a real rough day. We're exhausted. I'm sure she's just asleep. It's like midnight. I'm not gonna panic like I normally do. Well, at about 5:30 in the morning, I hear my text messaging go off, and it's a mutual friend of ours who lives out of state. And she said, I can't get a hold of her. I've been trying for an hour, and it's about 5:30. And I went, okay, screw it. I'm going over there right now. Jump in the car, run over here, get inside. I open the door, and here's what I hear coming from her bedroom. Hallelujah. What? And I go running in there. Somehow, on Thursday night, she got up to use the bathroom, and she was in a weakened state, and I'll tell you more about that in a bit. She had fallen, and I think she had passed out because she finally, she thought she went to sleep, but somehow she defied the laws of physics and got her head stuck in between these two prongs that hold up a table. I don't know how she did it. Human head can't fit between those two prongs, but somehow with her superpowers, she was able to move those prongs and put her head in it. And she had been there all night long, hearing the phone ring. Now, the other thing, and she knows I've done this, I've told this to her a million times. I said, I don't care if you step 1/10 of an inch away, you have that cell phone in your hand. You do not leave it. Guess what she did? I'm not gonna chew her out. It's okay. She left it on the table by her bed, and she could hear it ringing all night long. Anyway, we called the paramedics because I couldn't get her out. It's physically impossible. Stephen Hawking would look at that and go, that's amazing. She was fine. She hurt her side a little bit, just like me when I took a big tumble. But
my head is going to dark ass places of how did her head get? Was her head really like that? Were you there? Did you push her? Did you pull her out? I'm just asking questions here because this is insane. How often, Tricia, did you monetize the ailments, sicknesses of your elderly friend who was paying for your entire lifestyle according to you? How often did you put all of her information on Front Street for your own benefit or to look like a savior? Was this just your attempt at building the narrative that you were her person, you were her caregiver? Because it seems like a lot of these stories are, Beth B didn't want me there. Beth B said I'd be fine. Leave me alone. She wanted her independence. And then all of a sudden she's falling and you just happen to be the one to save her. And then you have to share this story on the internet. This could be embarrassing for Beth B sharing that information. I know even with Nana, there's things she doesn't want me to talk about regarding her health and things. She can share that if she wants to. It just is so gross. Now she's telling us, oh, she wanted me to say this. But did she? I don't know. Right? Kathy Bates type shit. My head's going to dark places. Hi, hi.
I did it in front of people, fortunately. And she was feeling weak. And I said, you know,
Also, Trisha was cooking for her. Remember how she was like, oh, I would cook some meals for her. What in the Corey Richins? I'm just like, I have questions.
Been exposed to COVID and you're hoarse and you're telling me you're a little weak and you said the food just doesn't have any taste. I said, I'm very concerned. I said, you're taking a COVID test. So she took it, and yes, she has COVID. I took one. I do not, thank God. But I wear a mask over here, and I wash my hands until they're bloody, practically. And the good news is she's almost asymptomatic. Her wonderful doctor called in that, what's it called? Called Prexovid or something like that, the thing that you take for 5 days. And said, just watch her, make sure she drinks a lot of water or a lot of liquids, and take these. It's 3 pills morning and nighttime. And thank God this man had a heart, because I told him, I said, I don't have a doctor. I said, I don't have anyone here. I said, if I get sick, I'm in big trouble. I said, can you please call me in a prescription? And he did. Now, the prescription is free, but you have to have a doctor call it in. I'm still negative, so I may not need it.
Trisha has nothing adults have. I don't have a doctor. Can't pay my bills. I don't have a house. She's just leeching off people for everything. Can I use your doctor?
But the moral of this story is, if you don't hear from someone and they are an older person or they have whatever issues, don't hesitate to go check up on them. I will never forgive myself for not listening to, my big fat gut going, Trisha, I know you've done it a million times and she's fine, but the millionth and one time she may not be. And thank God she wasn't hurt anymore. But
anymore? What do you mean hurt anymore? Oh my God. Also, Trisha the martyr, she's setting herself up. She's a regular Florence Nightingale over there. She's just, she's helping everybody. She's a savior. She's got a savior complex.
She was given COVID by this person who swears still to this day, swears she doesn't have COVID. Well, no.
I think someone in the chat said, Daphne, was this Trisha setting up the story against Daphne too? Like, Daphne gave her the COVID. Yeah, she did. Yeah, like Maury's saying, don't hesitate. If you know an elderly person, they're prone to getting sick or falling or already sick, don't hesitate to check up on their will, okay? Make sure you're in it.
She has COVID, but she didn't have COVID when she visited our friend a few hours before. I'm so angry at that, I can't even begin to tell you. So the other moral of the story is, don't let anybody around you who is sick, don't let them convince you it's just a cold, because it's not. It's COVID. Everybody's getting it again. Okay? Wear a mask, please. I'm begging you, wear a mask. So anyway, my friend has a wonderful sense of humor. And honestly,
she was like, like coughing in her mouth. Trisha, I don't believe anything you say anymore. Nothing you say do I believe, lady.
It's an urban legend that never.
It's the long con. This is the long con, and we are seeing it in action. We're seeing all the patterns, and it's scary and it's gross.
To God, she was laughing the whole time. I don't know how. I'm hysterical, and she's going, "Yeah, I was here all night." And I'm, oh my God, how can you be happy? I think she was just so relieved. She knew I'd be coming over eventually. But so yeah, moral of the story is, don't tell people you're okay if they can't get a hold of you. And check on your neighbors. Please check on your neighbors, even if you don't know them very well.
What?
Wear a mask, please.
What, stalker? If I don't know them pretty well, how will I know their patterns? We're supposed to just randomly go over, be like, this crazy lady with fried hair on the internet told me that I'm supposed to check on you. Oh, you're just having dinner? What are you guys having? I'm hungry. Oh my God. Nerdy Dogma says, Jolene sent you an email, I believe is an illegal lottery. Trisha is running a game of. You enter by reading that Doggo War book and posting on Amazon review to win a What? I knew there had to be something with the book. I thought maybe she was just getting a cut from sharing the link, but you're saying you enter by reading that Doggo War, because she's been having her book club, and she's not doing that just because she likes to read, and posting an Amazon review, and you could win a purse. Who's giving out the purse? Oh, God. I'll check my email. I'm terrified. This chick just can't do anything the right way. Another gift that's going to end up shitty, like the merch. Oh, my God. A frog-skinned Birkin Stacy made out of a box of a carton of Marbreds, and then she put the frog skin over it. Oh my God.
Okay. And if somebody comes in and says, oh, I'm fine, I don't have COVID, and they sound like death warmed over, they have COVID. Don't believe them. So I am lucky, knock on wood, I'm still negative. And my friend is pretty much asymptomatic, other than she's a little weak. And the fall hurt her more than the COVID. That has caused her soreness on her side. So please, I'm begging you, check on your neighbor. It doesn't matter if they're elderly or not. If you haven't heard from them, check on them, please. But wear a mask, okay? Okay. And you're going, Trisha, where are you? I don't know where you are. I can't handle this. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. Don't panic. I'm at my friend's house. She is way in another bedroom in the back. She will text me if anything is wrong. Oh, by the way, Monday, Life Alert coming at 8 a.m. That was the quickest sale they ever had. I called them up and they said, would you like a brochure? And I said, no, I'm going to buy something right now. I told my friend, you have to invest in this. And she said, gave me her card and said, get whatever we need. And
did you hear that? Gave me her card. Did she get the Life Alert? But what else was on the card? And did you keep the information for the card? And did you charge up stuff on the card? Is that how you got the couch and stuff? I got questions.
Sure. And I said, no, I'm going to buy something right now. I told my friend, you have to invest in this. And she said, gave me her card and said, get whatever we need. And he kept trying to go through, here's what we can offer. I'm like, no, you've got the sale, bub. You got it. Here, I want this package. I want the good one. I want the one with the strong speakers, and I want the one with the little beeper that my friend can take with her if she goes driving. And if she has a problem, she just hits her Life Alert and that beeper gets a hold of you. Oh, that's what I want. And they said, okay. So, but now the difference is when I did this for my father, we had 2 technicians over and blah, blah, blah. Well, they're sending me a box with the illusion that I can put this together. And I told them, I said, you don't understand. I said, this is not natural. I can't do things with electronics. I said, I have something wrong with me. It's
called laziness.
Mutation in my gene system. I cannot do.
It's called weaponized incompetence. Someone else will do it for me. It's too hard.
Things with electronics. They said, if you can plug in a power cord, you can do this. So we'll see. We will see Monday. So that will settle everything because you wear the Life Alert, you hit it, speakers come on. Do you need an ambulance or do you want me to call, the people on your list? And then they tell you. So, okay. Okay. Now, where's the baby? What baby?
Where's the baby?
Oh, heels in the air. I'm over at a friend's house. She has a baby. His name is Max, and he's about 129 years old. I mean, he's really old, and he just jumps around like a puppy. But he's with his mama right now. And after this, what I'm going to do is go back to my house, feed, take care of my babies, and then come back here and sleep. I'm going to be here until Life Alert gets here and is set up. So I've talked to Scrappy Joe and Othram Tex, what is it? Bug nugget the first, and explain to them for the next 48 to 72 hours, I'm going to be 48 to 60 hours, maybe I'm going to be not around much, and they're upset.
Okay, we're going to pivot really quickly because I pulled up what Nerdy Dog Mom sent me. Thank you so much. Trisha, you might be in trouble. This might be this could be a trouble thing for Trisha. Oh, good God, she's just like, what is this? We'll look into it. All right, so this is from her Ratchet channel, that or website that I'm always afraid I'm going to get my identity stolen on, but we got to do what we got to do, you guys. So buckle up, buttercups. Thank you, Nerdy Dog Mom. Okay, so on the Websleuths site, let me make myself small here. Bug nugget. It's butt nugget to me. It'll always be butt nugget to me. Okay. Let me make myself this small. All right. So let me take this down for a second and take, well, I guess I don't take that down. All right. So here it is. Okay. Come on, Jolene. Keep it together. I can't believe there's always something with this one. There's always something. So here we go. So she's been having that Aphrodite who's like, I'm a queen. And Lauren had to kiss her ass, and Lauren hated it. But Lauren's like, I need her on my channel. So Trisha posted this herself, as you can see. Poster Trisha. Yesterday, 2/14. Win a Michael Kors purse. Just post a review of Doggo War. The deadline, May 10th. So yesterday, here's Trisha, manager Websleuths, blah, blah, blah. A fantastic Mother's Day gift and a chance to win a Michael Kors purse. Oh my God.
It's an urban legend that never.
Girl, just go to TJ Maxx. Okay, they got them there now. All right. Just for sharing your thoughts on an incredible true crime book. Here's how to enter. Read Doggo War by Aphrodite Jones. Post your review on Amazon. Take a screenshot of your review. Click here and upload your screenshot to enter the contest. Deadline is May 10th. Drawing, you just get, and then 2 days later, they draw. I wonder if that's going to be fixed. Stacy won.
Oh my God, never won anything. Can I fit a carton of Reds in there? Awesome.
So May 12th, they'll be drawing. Now, let me tell you why this book matters. Doggo War is one of the most shocking, blah, blah, nobody cares. What unfolds behind the scenes, unbelievable. Aryan Brotherhood, okay, KKK, Trisha, weird. It's disturbing, it's fascinating, and once you start, you can't put it down. I bet I could put it down. I bet I could flush it down the toilet. No offense, all offense. If you love true crime, I'm asking you, read this book so we can talk about it together in our book club. It will leave you speechless. Now, why is she pushing so hard for this? Because there's a kickback to her. There's something she benefits from, and don't forget, you could walk away with a beautiful Michael Kors purse just for posting your review. That kind of seems like paid reviews, which are, ethically kind of no-nos. I mean, on podcasts, people go, hey, leave a review, but to offer someone something for doing it, usually not what you do, but okay, let's see. And don't forget, you could walk away with a beautiful Michael Kors purse. I don't think that's beautiful, but that's okay, to each their own. Just for posting your review. Click here to upload your Amazon review screenshot and enter the drawing. Then sit back and wait for the drawing on May 12th. And then she's got get a free Kindle. Okay. So just by a quick Google search, I asked, is it illegal in Texas to offer prize for people leaving a review on Amazon for a book? And the quick answer was yes, offering prizes, money, gift cards, products in exchange for an Amazon review is illegal under federal law and violates Amazon's policies.
Cease and desist. You send a cease and desist.
What could be more egregious? What could be more misleading?
The FTC prohibits incentives conditioned on the review's sentiment or on leaving a review at all. And Amazon bans any attempt to influence or buy reviews, which can lead to the seller account suspension or legal action. So I don't know if, I imagine it's under Aphrodite's account. Does she know that Trisha's doing this? Because this could affect her ability to sell future books on Amazon. And it seems like this chick has written quite a few books. So the key takeaways are federal law, FTC, the Federal Trade Commission strictly prohibits offering compensation or incentives for consumer reviews to avoid deceptive advertising. You know, because you want the reviews to be organic, not paid reviews. Now, there are things on Amazon where they'll pay people to try out the product, but they have to. It's the same thing with on Instagram. When I've been like sent things, I have to like put on there that I was paid to review this, because obviously you're going to go, oh, she was paid. So most likely when you're paid, you're going to be giving a good review, which isn't the reviews that I go for. So if I'm looking at products on Sephora and I see, oh, paid influencer review, I'm skipping those. I want the real bitches to tell me, will this stuff cake into my skin? Is this a good product? Like, I want the truth and I can handle it. All right. Amazon policy. Amazon's policies explicitly state that you cannot offer gifts, money, or other compensation in exchange for reviews. Doing so is considered review manipulation. Oh my God.
What could be more egregious?
What is allowed? You can provide free or a discounted copy of a book to readers in exchange for an honest review. Not a Michael Kors purse, though, Tricia. What is not allowed is offering prizes, money, gift cards, or other perks, or asking for positive reviews is completely forbidden, according to the Federal Trade Commission. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Yeah. It's not looking good, Tricia. So discounts for honest Amazon reviews are fine, but getting gifts or cash or money is actually against the FTC, bitch. This chick, she only thinks in corruption. Like, how do you run this business for this long? And you no clue. You do zero research into, hey, is this A, ethical, B, legal? You know, because again, Tricia told us she's a serious businesswoman. The rest of us are trolls and losers. We're just trying to bring her down. Meanwhile, she just is like breaking the law all the time. You okay, Beth? I love you. You okay? Okay, she's just got the licks. Oh my God. It just gets worse and worse. Michelle's 3 boys, thank you so much. That is so kind of you. Gifted 10 memberships to the channel, which is not illegal and not against the FTC, like Tricia offering a Michael Kors purse for giving an Amazon review of Aphrodite's book, which she's reading in her book club. Like, Tricia. Oh.
You're despicable.
How long till she takes this down, or she's just going to ride it out? See what happens. Well, the Aphrodite said that? Aphrodisiac said, I'll give away a purse or something. Girl, how do you not know that that's not the thing to do? Oh my gosh. That is read it. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat, because that's crazy. I was reading that, so I didn't get to say. Rachel says, I want your Stacey impression on the loop. I'm behind. Classic overthinker. Who is Greg? Greg is allegedly Trisha's second cousin, who she used to live with, and she has a restraining order on, or did in 2023. Oh my God. Amy says, sweepstakes I know have to have no purchase necessary to enter, and this sounds similar. OMG, Walmart online got one for my granddaughter. Michael Kors has entered the chat. Yeah, she couldn't remember her dog's name. It's too much to remember her dog's name. She only has 2, and she can't remember it. Nerdy Dog Mom says, I also think it goes against, yeah, like they said, Amazon's policies. Yes. Let's see. Could your review be "This sucks"? I'm sure it could. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a good idea. Valerie says that, I won't say the name because I don't want to trigger anyone's Alexis, but you know what I'm talking about. Works great, and you can program it to call anyone. We have 4 in my mother-in-law's house. They reach everywhere, even outside. So in case that there is a fall or something, which is a legitimate thing you have to worry about, as you get older. But the fall risk and trip risk. I know that my sister-in-law actually works in like a kind of like nursing home setting as a social worker. So she will regularly come to my mom's house, and I like to go over there and help her decorate. She's like, "Joleen, no more throw rugs. These are fall risks. They're gonna trip." And I'm like, "But it's so cute." She's like, "Well, do you want Nana falling?" I was like, "I don't." So she'll pull the rugs up and check my ass so fast. I'm like, hell yeah, protect Nana at all costs. Even though it looks cuter with the throw rug, she's like, "We got to be careful." I'm like, "Okay," because she sees it all the time, Who's gonna tell Tricia? Someone's watching and will tell her. I'm sure out of the 600 plus people watching, I'm sure one of them will be. Michelle, did you give 10 more? Oh my God, thank you so much! Congratulations to those of you who got your memberships. Put your hearts in the chat for Michelle's 3 boys gifting those memberships out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a good question. Pretty Mary, is the true crime thing not so popular anymore? Why do they all seem so desperate? Well, I think with true crime, this hat is like, I keep fudging with it. I think it's such a saturated market that for these somewhat smaller channels that aren't at like 1 million or aren't like a Annie Elise or Ashley Banfield or like a bigger, I'm sure there's lots of channels I'm not mentioning who are like bigger channels. It's competitive. In the beginning, I think there were more opportunities, but once a market gets saturated, it's harder to be seen. But I also think people like Tricia were never meant to really do this. I think it really was just a way for her to do her criminal shit. You know what I mean? Maybe back in the day with this, no, because even back in the day when she just had her website, reading through the lawsuit, she was really bad at running Websleuths. And I think she just thought, well, I'll have this up, I can exploit this. Maybe those weren't her exact thoughts, but thought it'll be easy. We'll have these forums. Maybe she was, a lot of criminals are interested in true crime. It's where you learn a lot of stuff. So yeah, not everyone's going to have an Emily D. Baker channel. Not everyone's going to be that successful. It's just like LawTube is saturated right now too. There's the good part is there's a lot of different lawyers you can follow for different perspectives. And I know I follow quite a few because they don't all have the same take. So that's really good. But if you don't stand out and you're not really talented at what you do, or you're not connecting with your audience, it's going to be hard for you to make a living off doing this. And Tricia has only known, as much as we can see, going back to the 2013 lawsuit, she's only known how to connect to her audience through dry begging and sad fishing, where she puts all of her alleged problems, financial and otherwise, medical, on Front Street to her supporters to elicit money from them, which is gross and not a good business model, long term, especially with someone. I mean, obviously it's been working for her, but with someone who clearly mismanages her money for whatever reason, whether it's gambling or whatever. It's not good, but I think she really saw Beth B and she thought, that's my future, that's my retirement. And then that damn Daphne had to go and do the right thing. So now Tricia and Stacy were like, we are going to besmirch her freaking reputation. We are going to drag her through these YouTube streets. And unfortunately, Tricia's the only one that has a history of being scammy. Yes, Grizzly True Crime, there's a lot of great true crime channels, but I think unless you have, it's like with anything, unless you have your thing, your brand, what you do, and as a creator connecting, people have to enjoy you, because really, no, the goal is to have an audience that will go to you, even if you're talking about something they might not know about, they might not be interested in, because you should be the brand. Now, Tricia, no, her brand is the crime, but there's a million other people who cover the crime better. She's just literally, like I said, playing other people's crime videos, which is fine if she had some kind of commentary that was fantastic, or she had some kind of thing she did with that information that was her own thing, but she doesn't. She just plays it and then she says, I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It's bad. Oh my God, I feel so bad. They just say the dumbest shit, like, I feel so bad for those kids. Yeah, we all do. As you are monetizing horrific things happening to children, just saying, I feel so bad isn't good enough anymore in the true crime world. She covets what she knows. She grifts. Yeah. Let's see. Carolina says, Tricia is the triple OG grifter. She really is. Yes, I think people want authenticity. People want, that's why you can only bring forth what you are, and you're not going to be for everyone. And if you are for everyone, then you're for no one. There's going to be people who like, ew, I hate that person. You might be like, I like Jolene. She entertains me. Other people be like, she's not funny. She's stupid. She's insufferable. She doesn't shut the fuck up. That's just, and not that I've had those comments just at the top of my head, but that's the truth. You're not going to be for everyone. People aren't going to like that style. That's how I am on YouTube too. When I follow people, I'm like, ugh, I don't like that person. But then you find people you like and you're like, oh, okay, I like that person. So thank you for sending me that. Nerdy Dog Mom, that was fascinating. I mean, the scam is always in full effect. Always in full effect. It's crazy. Googie said, Jolene, did you get the email that I sent where Stacy is off that night of work? She is taking a French. No. Did I get that? I'll have to double check. Not a French cooking class. Oh my God. Why would Author want to be connected to her? Well, I think because you pull from that website that she's had forever. And at the time of the lawsuit, she had like 100,000 like active users. And that's in 2013. So imagine now, I don't even know how many. So Othram, she sells them all their, let's just say, I don't know how the business deal goes down, but she goes in bed with them. They get all of the information about everyone who has ever, still does, subscribe to that website. And now she's got the YouTube channel, which isn't great, but that website being like that first true crime forum, I think they really want to pull from there. And eventually, I'm just guessing they probably maybe want to do something else with it if they take it over. But there's a lot of information that they can get from people, a lot of email address, like that kind of stuff is still very, it's worth a lot, so data. Yes. The data, all of the people. Because on YouTube, yeah, she only has like 50,000 subscribers. She's just like me. But on her website, she's got a lot, years and years of people and their information that Othram can pull from and try to get their money from them. And it's a design specific targeted area where people go to discuss crimes and unsolved crimes and things like that. So it's actually, a great place that they can, for lack of a better words, kind of poach from. So very valuable. Yes. I mean, look what Trisha's gotten out of it. So imagine the way Othram could take money from these people. If Tricia can take the amount she's taken, allegedly, Othram's going to make a killing.
Allegedly.
So it's a good deal for them. And she's so bad at it. She probably got signed the worst deal ever. I mean, she's literally like begging people every live to go to them and to give the spit and spooge. And then she allegedly wrote over or is giving over all of her super chats and stuff right to Othram. So it's a mess. It's a mess. Evidentiary, my dear, said, how many of her 49,000 subscribers have been her rich elderly that have been scammed and passed away? I like, it kind of makes me sick to even think about like how many people she's maybe done this to. But okay, let's get back into this overshare of her woo-woo. But that was a great little detour we went on with Tricia. Just never changes with this one.
I'll have to deal with it. We'll go to therapy. We'll be fine. So and Othram texts, what is it? Bug Nugget the first, and explain to them for the next 48 to 72 hours. I'm going to be 48 to 60 hours. Maybe I'm going to be not around much, and they're upset. I'll have to deal with it. We'll go to therapy. We'll be fine. So that's right, Nancy Schmidt. I'm glad to hear that. She says, my sis has a small fanny pack. She wears it all the times. That carries her phone. Absolutely.
Don't tell Tricia there's cash in her. She'll find your sister.
Red Like
Allegedly.
Wenigan says, I'm not tech savvy either. Thankfully, my husband is. Kimberly Jolly, I am at my friend's house. I am staying here until we get life alerts set up for her. I'm going back and forth between my houses. So I'll go back tonight after we're done here.
And if Beth B has a dog, why didn't she bring her 2 dogs there? I mean, the cat's fine, but I would ask, like my friend Katie, when I go to her house and hang out, even when we do dinners and stuff, I'm like, she's got 3 dogs. I got 3 dogs. And I bring the dogs.
And then I'll come back here and sleep. I'll stay with her tomorrow, and life alert is coming on Monday. So we're all good. Ashley Higgins, hello. Love and Coco, good to see you.
That was a good catch. My houses. Fuck. Yes. Okay, I'm rewinding that. Thank you, Sacred Ache. Listen to that shit. And that is one of the things I heard in addition to Dreadful Penny that's been on my mind, which is why I'm like, Tricia has been planning this as her retirement. Oh, she's sick. She tells on herself.
I'm going back and forth between my houses.
Inside her house. First of all, Beth B allegedly got her the rental she's was in at the time or in now. And that's Beth B's house.
You're despicable.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like a nightmare for any person who to happen. She's literally the boogeyman for the sick and the elderly. Like 1, 2, Trisha's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, you better not sign over your shit. 7, 8, don't stay up late because she will. 9, 10, she's going to take you to probate court after you die and try to get your shit. The slip up.
Red Like Wenigan says, I'm not tech savvy either. Thankfully, my husband is. Kimberly Jolly, I am at my friend's house. I am staying here until we get life alerts set up for her. I'm going back and forth between my houses. So I'll go back tonight after we're done here, and then I'll come back here and sleep. I'll stay with her tomorrow, and life alert is coming on Monday. So we're all good.
One thing about Tricia, she will always tell on herself. My houses. That's why she drives to that woman's house all the time after she's passed. That she feels like that shit is hers. She can lie to her subscribers all she wants. And if they don't want to do the research or open their ears, that's up to them. But she has been planning. She already set her stake in this. Like she was like, this is mine. She feels entitled to this shit because she shows up and stalks her friend even when her friend's like, leave me alone. I think her friend would rather have her. She would eventually, she's like, don't you think every kitten figures out how to get down, whether or not you ever show up? Shout out to Ani DeFranco. Don't you think every woman figures out how to get her head out of this table you said her head was in or something, whether or not you ever show up, Tricia? Oh, girl, you are just the worst.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
My house, I'll go back and forth between my houses. Tricia says, I'll plague on both your houses. I think it's a nice house, Tammy. What I've seen online, it's better than the house Tricia is in. In Texas, I think they said it's worth about $288,000. It's a good size home. Seems to be in a decent neighborhood. It would be you got to think on Tricia level too. It's going to be an upgrade. She's living in her brother's cabin, this other cabin, the roof's caving in. She's got mice fighting over Doritos like she told us. She's got cockroaches that are climbing on stuff while she's live, and has Lauren Matthias there. And she's like, I got a bug. So to her, a home, like owning a home that can then be in her name with a yard and all the things. Oh my gosh, that is like, it's huge for her without having to put any money into it.
Ashley Higgins, hello. Love and Coco, good to see you. High heels in the air.
Well, that was in the paperwork that it was worth $288,000. I don't know, like Dallas area, Texas home prices. I know I live in California, so it's like ridiculous what you can get out here. You can't get shit, But for under 300, that would be like amazing. I guess it depends on areas of California that you live in, but yeah. But yeah, Overthinker says you can get a house under 300K in that area. I guess you can, and it seems like a nice house.
You're saying you're seeing something moving on the bed? Oh, you are. That's a bag, and there is a fan. I was going to have a heart attack because it's woo-woo.
Tricia, oh my God. Pick up. Why do you have a plastic bag? Like, she just has random trash everywhere. Classic Overthinker says Australia is wicked expensive. It's like state by state here. It depends. But even in Minnesota, getting a house under 300,000 in 2020, I mean, it's not a great time to buy a house. Everything is so expensive right now. So I guess maybe in like smaller towns, maybe, but I'm not sure. But it would depend on state by state. I think probably there's areas of Texas. I know my mother-in-law lives in Texas, and I think it just depends on the area you live in. But she has a place in Corpus and then a place in Brownsville. So I think Brownsville is a little more affordable than Corpus, but Texans, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong.
So let's see here. Yeah, that's just it's a plastic bag. Here's how I pack. I grab all my makeup and crap, and I grab a shopping plastic bag and throw it in there and run in here and throw it on the bed and get ready. No.
Yeah, she's technically in Los Fresnos, which is just outside of Brownsville. But I would just say Brownsville. But yeah, it's a really nice neighborhood that they have a home in. And it's on like a little river, but I guess there's alligators in there. So anytime I've visited that house, I really don't go in the backyard because I'm afraid of the alligators.
Scrappy on the bed. He's back at home. Oh, I hate chocolate. I wash my hands over here like you wouldn't believe. I'm constantly. And I do not get within 6 feet of my friend. And I wear a K95.
But you get just enough contact to get her credit card, Tricia. Oh my God.
Allegedly.
I can't have her wearing a mask because I don't want to say she's having trouble breathing, but she can't, the mask would make her too uncomfortable. So I stay far away. Let me show you. I'm going to get up and show you what that is. Okay. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus.
Hang on, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Just pick up the trash
This,
off the
yeah.
bed.
Let me grab it.
Oh, Trisha, Jesus. She just shoplifted.
Plastic bag,
Okay.
see? And then I have my notebook here. I meant to grab that. Please don't freak me out. It's woo-woo, and I'm already freaked out because I heard something back here earlier, and there is nobody here. Nobody. And so I'm a little bit freaked out.
Oh, I forgot I did slow it down. Sorry, Mabel's like, I slowed it down to 0.8. Sorry. Because I wanted to slow it down when she said my houses. Okay. Yeah. I think this is the time she's still got some teeth issues, which have since been fixed, surprisingly after her rich friend passes away.
Yeah, that bag was blowing. It was blowing in the wind.
Right.
The bag.
If I would say, don't come to my home, I've chosen to live, I'll be okay. Trisha's that invasive friend. She's not a friend. She's going there to claim her stake, to act like you need me. I'm your hero. We need to do this right now with the life alert and all that. It's like this woman is still is an autonomous human. Like she should get to make an independent woman. She should get to make her own decisions. She's a very successful woman. You don't just get to ride in here, and tell her you need to do this, that, and the other thing. It's just like, where does Trisha get off?
Bag was blowing in the wind. Sorry. Hi, Ari. It's good to see you. Love and Coco is here. Ping the router. Thank you, Ping. I may call you. Well, they said there's a big 800 number and to call them and they'll walk me through it. And I'm like, you don't understand. You think you're talking to someone normal. I'm not.
Performative. Hate it.
Oh, guys, you know what? I got to stop you. If not for this woman, I would not be here.
Let's see if I can pull up the chat, because what are they saying? That she's like, I gotta stop you guys. Let's see if we can get the live chat.
Websleuths would not be here.
Who does she gotta stop? Like what? I hate that she doesn't pull up comments to see what she's talking about. And here we go. 20% of all donations to this channel go towards a case. So back then it was 20% of the donations that you would give to Websleuths in 2023 go toward the case on DNAsolves.com. So donate today. Only 20%? It's not a high percentage, Trisha. Let's see. Let me back up a little.
The life
She's like always.
Hi, Ari. It's good to see you.
On her chat.
Love and Coco is here. Ping the router. Thank you, Ping. I may call you. Well, they said there's a big 800 number and to call them and they'll walk me through it. And I'm like, you don't understand. You think you're talking to someone normal. I'm not.
Oh, I think she's going to reply to Bikini Bodybuilder, who says, thank God you checked on her. Ivana had all the money in the world. No one appears to have checked on her. Is she talking about Ivana Trump?
Oh, guys, you know what? I got to stop you. If not for this woman, I would not be here. Websleuths would not be here. The live stream would not be here. She has saved my life. It's an honor for me. I am doing nothing compared to what she did for me. So
it's an honor to wait until she passes away so then I can go after her entire estate and frame her friend for fraud. It's an honor, allegedly. Allegedly. Oh my God. Indy City, thank you for the $1.99. Says, did she get into BB's pills? I mean, I had a situation with shitty family members who did that to an uncle of mine who was passing away from the big C. And they were pretending to care for him all the while stealing his medication. So unfortunately, I know all too well about these Tricia types. Yuckster City. Michelle's 3 boys. Thank you so much for the $4.99. I can't gift from my phone and my laptop is dying, but was able to get on in time to send memberships. Don't send me a new laptop. Okay. No one send anyone a new laptop. Thank you, Michelle's 3 boys. And thank you for gifting memberships. That was so sweet of you. And a lot of people got memberships. So that was awesome.
Kathy Watson, that's something we're thinking about too, is maybe have a double security, have Life Alert and an Apple Watch. I think that'd be good. I think an Apple Watch is a great idea, actually. Hi, Mary Gold and Misty Joe. The Team Paranormal, are you going to call in or are you going to jump on tonight? I'm going to send you everybody the link here if anybody wants to come in and talk about it. Yeah, monkeypox is in Texas. Play nice, be real. It's crazy. It's so hot here too.
Trisha's probably giving everyone monkeypox. Trisha, are you the freaking patient 0? We should talk about monkeypox. Oh my God.
Oh, thanks, guys. Hi, Twin Mom 11.
Exactly. Kresha says, we questioned Lauren's opinion on when Aphrodite said true crime goddess, but did we look at Trisha's expressions? She thinks she's God gives to Websleuths, y'all. She really does. Trisha thinks she changed the crime world. It's insane.
It's okay, Kim Conley. We understand. We're just glad you're here. Ari, that is such a great point. Ari says, thank God you checked on her. Ivana Trump had all the money in the world and no one appears to have checked on her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So maybe this person had a different screen name then. Of course she reads that. Didn't she read that like twice? Or she responded to it twice. It's like, we get it, Trisha. You're such a good person. Imagine doing it without going live and telling everyone you did it. I don't know. Novel idea. Every time, the rest of us might help someone we allegedly care about, as you're saying here, we don't have to go online and talk about it, okay? Because there's a such thing called people's medical privacy. And I know I myself would have family members and friends who would be furious with me if I made their medical history and illnesses content. Like I would be furious with someone who made mine content. Jeez, HIPAA.
She fell down. She died of Trump force trauma. Well, maybe blunt force trauma because she fell. And
yeah, she's a website that
yeah,
knows
just
nothing.
scary. I'm just sick that she laid there all night like that. But I swear to you, she had the best attitude. I would have been like, really? You just laid on your fat ass and didn't come over here and rescue me?
I don't believe Beth B wants her to share this because out of Trisha's own mouth, she said Beth B didn't even tell her how sick she was. She refused to tell her how sick she was. And Trisha talked about how that pissed her off. So I do not believe that Beth B was like, yes, please go live and share how I fell and got my head stuck in like the prongs of a nightstand table for a whole day or so. And was sitting there helpless, a woman who, lived such a, big life and did all these things and was very successful. I don't think she would want the internet knowing about this. I don't believe it.
Would be just horrible. And she's laughing, as soon as I open the door, hallelujah. Oh my God.
It's so funny. My
maybe I wouldn't be yelling at them, but in my mind,
fell down and could have died. Trisha.
Maybe.
And was stuck for a day or so. Hilarious.
Oh, Ping. Okay, Ping says just find the phone line and the closest power plug in advance. I will. Thank you.
Well, according to Trisha, they do, but again, I don't believe anything she says. She's probably making this whole damn story up just so she can stay over there. And she's like, you're sick. You don't feel good. I'll be in the guest room. I need to stay. Okay. Oh, my place. She probably told like Beth B, like my place flooded. The cockroaches ate all my food. The 2 mice that are fighting over the Dorito where they found all the Doritos in the pantry. So I got to stay here.
Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Hi, Red Like Wine again. Yeah, I agree. It is an honor to help her. It really is, because she didn't have to. She didn't know me. She didn't have to help me. Didn't have to do anything for me, but she did so out of kindness. You know.
No, she did so because she felt fucking bad for you, and because you dry bagged, and you frickin' did your sad fishing, and you used all the skills you've been doing for years. It seems like the same pattern of this like helpless, like, oh, I'm gonna get back on my feet, I swear, and this really means a lot to me. I can't ask. I feel so ashamed. Come on, girl. Valerie, this is a great point. Maybe Beth B felt if Trish knew she was sick, she would really start pressuring her about her state. Yes. Or she would be even more involved at her home and show up there. Because remember, Trisha told us that Beth B was like, no, you can't stay at my house. Get out of here. And Trisha would force herself in there. She would not listen to what Beth B wanted. Because remember, Trisha knows better than this very successful grown woman knows about her own life and her own health. Trisha knows better for her.
So, hi, Glamis Girl and Montana Sunsets. I love that name. Marigold. No, Ping, that's interesting. Ping the Router says, Apple Watch has saved so many people. Have you seen the Apple Watch advertisement where you hear the 911 calls from the watch? No, and what a great idea. What a great idea. Nadia Zaroon said, did Suzanne wear an Apple Watch the day she disappeared? If she did, it didn't work. I don't think she did. Marilyn Landis, I am a big fan of Life Alert because, let me tell you, I had it with my dad back in...
because I get a kickback. For every elderly person I can sign up with the top premier package, I get 20%. Amazing. That would not shock me if Trish is in the trenches with Life Alert. And that's why she's like, we want the best package. She's probably buying Life Alerts for people who are already dead.
I don't know, 98, 99. And they were great. And I had it with my friend Helen in California. Every once in a while, we'd hear boom, boom, boom.
You had another friend who had Life Alert in California? What? Girl, how many elderly people are you stalking?
I'm a big fan of Life Alert because, let me tell you, I had it with my dad back in, I don't know, 98, 99. And they were great. And I had it with my friend Helen in California. Every once in a while, we'd hear boom, 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 pounding at her door. And she lived in this beautiful Victorian house just south of San Francisco.
Oh, shit. So all these bitches are rich, and then there's you. And you happen to just make friends with all these rich-ass bitches to live in a Victorian big-ass home up near San Francisco, Northern California. What is that cute little city that's across the Golden Gate Bridge? And it has like a Spanish name. Sausalito. Oh, she just had a big Victorian house in Sausalito. Girl.
We'd hear boom, 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 pounding at her door. And she lived in this beautiful Victorian house just south of San Francisco. And we'd open up and there'd be the firemen. And we're like, oh my God, what? And my friend.
Why were you there? What were you doing in California? Why were you there? What'd you take from her? I have so many questions, allegedly, for comedy and critical and learning and educational purposes. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Helen had accidentally pressed her Life Alert, not realizing it. And I don't know why we didn't hear the speaker people, but we didn't. It happened like 3 times. So just got to be careful. But anyway.
Was it an accident or was she like, get Trisha out of here? Life Alert. This shit doesn't work. Hello. Hello. That fried haired lady, she won't leave. I've poured VO5 hot oil all over her. She won't fucking leave. I put the Kerastase. She just keeps coming back and coming back. Now I want to know, how did Helen die? Victorian homes have stairs. Oh my God, you guys, my head is going all these places. Oh my God. Googie, thank you so much for the super chat. Did you get my email? It's the truth of the Frogger. Okay, I'll have to look at that. Oh my God. Not the Stacy truth, the froggy truth.
What I like about it is the speakers, you know, they immediately come on and somebody is right there. And if, like they did with my friend Helen, if that button is hit and they don't get a response, they call 911. That's it, done. So thank you. I hate chocolate. Hi, Rose Petal. Good to see you. Danielle. Glad you made it. Okay. Alice Oak says, I was wondering if you would take donations of streaming equipment. Well, I actually have good streaming equipment. I have a laptop at home. I have one of the, Alien laptops. And it's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is just my phone because I'm at my friend's house. So, but thank you. Yeah, it was a Freudian slip.
What was a Freudian slip? What's an alien laptop?
Good streaming equipment. Alice Oak says, I was wondering if, glad you made it. Okay, done there. And if, like they did with my friend Helen, if that button is hit and they don't get a response, they call 911. That's it, done. So Alice Oak says, I was wondering if you would take donations of streaming equipment. Well, I actually have good streaming equipment. I have a laptop at home. I have one of the, Alien laptops. And it's great. I love it. Absolutely love it. This is just my phone because I'm at my friend's house. So.
Oh, it's a gaming laptop?
But
I've
thank
never
you.
heard of it. I'm sure Hype Man Husband Chell RN knows what it is. I
Yeah,
have no
it was
idea.
a Freudian slip.
Yeah, why would she need that? And she didn't even know how to use her computer.
I know. I'm going to claim that phrase. Trump forced trauma. I came up with it. And I'm going to say that's what Ivana died of.
Well, she didn't buy it for herself.
Oh, Tammy Anderson.
We know that Beth B bought Stacy's computer, Ping Ponger's computer, and I'm sure Tricia has admitted to Beth B buying her computer. So.
And I fell outside once on the ice. No one was home, no neighbors. I was on the ground for 3 hours. Oh, that's awful. I hate chocolate. She is a wonderful person. And if she's watching now, she's just dying that I'm even saying.
Alyssa, good point. Yes, very interesting. The lady signaled she needed help from Life Alert while Tricia was in her home. Oh my God.
Saying that. Exactly, Ari.
I'm telling you, she hit that Life Alert to get rid of Tricia. That's what I think.
Hi, Charisma. Good to see you. Kibby is here, gang. Alice Oak. Thank you, my dear.
There's our friend,
famous artist.
View for you says, we love our web sleuths. Check your PayPal. Oh, so you've been funding her too there. Moonlight for you as you're harassing our dear Crusha in the comments.
Good to see you. Lake Superior Girls, 17.
Not Lake Superior Girl. I love Lake Superior.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to put, let's see, where do I comment here? Where can I comment? Where do I put this? Hello?
Hello?
How can I make a comment here? I mean, how can, yeah.
Oh, I
want to
couldn't
get a
go
comment.
there. Knitting
What the hell?
artisan. I am with you. I could not imagine having an acquaintance that has been, or you have an acquaintance that's been texting you too much. I couldn't imagine having a leech in my very home. Oh my God. Oh, yeah.
Hi, Lisa Gallegos. Glad you caught the live too. It's not letting me make a comment.
Well, there, you know what?
Oh, Montana Sunset. Thank you for becoming a new.
Texas. I think Texas is similar to like Arizona and California. You got, let's see, casinos pretty close by. Let's see. How many casinos are near Dallas, Texas? Near or in? Hose long to lose all your money at a casino. The best 10 casinos in Dallas. Casinos in and near Dallas. 2026 updated list. Trisha's like, I'm loving it. Because, you know, Utah, I don't think they can have casinos, right? So, Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot in this 2026 up-to-date list. How many? Oh yeah, they got it's similar to like California, Arizona. They got a lot. Not too far. It doesn't say the exact. What are you chewing on, buddy? What are you chewing on? Anything? Okay. You just chewing to chew? There's 4 pages of casinos that are in and near Dallas, Texas. So, interesting.
New member. Thank you. Thank you. New comments. Okay. Where's my comment? How can I comment? Hi, Persephone's pomegranate. Good to see you. Okay. It doesn't let me comment anywhere. Okay. What I'm going to do, Ping, I'm going to send you the link to the backstage. Okay. So hang on here.
She knocked herself out. Hey, Christina. Christina says it's an 1.5-hour drive to Wendover, closer than people realize. Oh, in Utah? Where's Wendover? Wendover. Oh, Nevada. Okay, yeah. So it is closer. I see what you're saying. Is that like, would that be from Park City and Salt Lake area? It would take about an 1.5 hours to drive to this Wendover. Yeah, Carolina, that's what was brought up, that she pled the fifth to in her, civil lawsuit in 2013, when her business partner, Susan Pruitt, who had only been her business partner for a few years, bought into 50% of Websleuths, and they turned it into Websleuths LLC, was accusing Tricia of
Could you guys hear anything I was saying? I don't know if you could.
I wish we could have. All this mismanaging, misusing, mishandling of money and things, and a lot of bad behavior and money disappearing, and her always needing money. There just couldn't be enough money. So there were friends of hers that were emailing back and forth, friends who also helped with the website and friends who gave her money, whether it was loans that she would get money from other people to pay back, or just straight up give her money. They had said, they were working on reaching out to another like radio DJ person who went through a gambler's type program, who had a horrible gambling problem, they said. And when Tricia was asked about it, she pled the fifth. So yeah, I remember when I lived in Scottsdale, Arizona, it was so strange to me because I could drive like 10 minutes and see a casino, like right off the 101 there. There were a bunch of casinos. And when I lived in Minnesota, we also have casinos on reservation land, but you have to drive far. You have to go to like, I guess it depends where you live. So if you live in Minneapolis, you would go to like a Mystic Lake, or we have to drive all the way up north to Hinckley to go to one, or I think there's like a Black Bear one. And then where my parents live, you have to drive far. You have to drive far east to go to Treasure Island Casino, which is in Red Wing, Minnesota. So it was always like a trip. But living in areas like I live now, where I could just like go down a couple exits on the freeway and I'm at a casino, that still is so strange to me as a person who grew up where the casinos seemed so far away, Okay, let's see. Okay, Candace says there's no casinos in Utah, not even on reservations. Oh, Superfly says I worked for Maricopa County Courts. I lived in Maricopa County. Shout out to Arizona. I don't know if Christina, if you got back to me. Yes, Christina says maybe less from Salt Lake City. Park City is then 20 minutes outside of Salt Lake City. Let me look at the drive time from there. I love Park City. I've only went to Park City once, and I just thought it was so gorgeous. And then Salt Lake City, I just flew into, so I didn't really spend a lot of time there. But I thought Park City was just lovely. Crusher says I live in Lake Charles, Louisiana, where we have Isle of Capri. Du Lac Casino and Resort. Then a little north of us, we have the Kushatva Casino and all kinds of horse racing. We had a horse track, but it was, again, we had to drive kind of far to go to, it was called Canterbury Downs in Minnesota. I don't know if it's still there, but I remember that as a kid because my uncles like to go to the horse tracks. Okay, Park City is a little over 2 hours away from Wendover, but people drive super fast since there's never cops on that long stretch. Look at Christina giving us all the insider info. Nice. Nice. Corey Richens. Spent weekends in Wendover with her mom per her life story. Oh, so the gambling. Dave, what are you doing? What are you doing, Dave? He's got a pair of Chell's underwear. Hold on. He grabbed his boxers. Are you eating Dad's underwears? No. Come on, baby. Let me have his undies. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, baby. Can I have that? Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Oh, you don't want those? Oh, my God. Okay, come on. I'll wrap it up here. Okay. Sometimes Dave wants to eat our underpants. He knows how to open the hamper. He's a freaking genius. And he grabbed my husband Chellaren's undies and he's eating them. You guys, today, oh my God, producer Cordelia, the poor thing, I got balloons for Chell's birthday. And they still have them. Okay, Buffy, that's good. But the boys start to like wrestle, and then Buffy starts humping them like, I'm the boss. Knock it off. So I still have the balloons from Chell's birthday all the way back from April 2nd. And the cat's got a hold of, I pinned them on like our little plant holder thing. And the cat's got a hold of some of the string. So I had to pull. If you get grossed out, I'm warning you now. Don't listen to what I'm about to say. I never thought I could do this. But producer Cordelia was acting kind of weird. And I was like, what's going on, babe? And then she had string hanging out of her butt. And I had to pull string out of her poor butt. I was like, oh my God, we can never have strings or anything. Because our other kitty, Tilly, producer Tilly, we had her, she was our cat forever and ever. She never ate string or anything. But Cordelia, I didn't even know she ate the freaking, she had to pull out of her butt. I was like, oh my God, girl, I don't want that to get caught in your intestines. Luckily, they have their yearly physical coming up, I think, next Tuesday. So I might be like, do I need to scan her tum-tums? Because that stuff can mess up. So yeah, I'm in the bathroom with her like, it's okay, come here. And I'm like, oh my God. Because Chell was cooking. I'm like, I usually have him do like medical gross stuff because he's used to it, he's an RN, and he's like, I'm cooking, do you really want me to touch the cat's butt? And I was like, no, I guess I gotta get the string out. The poor girl, it was purple, it was really cute, but I know, lucky it came right. I'm like terrified. I'm thinking, oh my God, it could obstruct her bowels and stuff. So poor sweet. So she's good, we're good. Cleaned her all up. She's great. She's so brave, but I'm like, okay. Yeah, like, vet, see you next Tuesday. They're going to be like, sorry. I'll be like, I swear I'm not a horrible fur mom, but she ate some of the string off the balloon. So now throw that away. I know. I've heard stories of that before, but I always thought I couldn't do that. But when it's your baby, you do it because you're like, I got to get this out of her. She must have been so uncomfortable for her, walking around with string hanging out of her booty. Come on now. I used to pull grass out of your dog. Okay. The dogs they're like, it's time for me to get off. So this had just, hey, calm
Let's go. Come on. We're okay. Everything's okay. Come here, Buffy. I know. Everyone is just like, oh, it's getting late. We gotta calm it down. All right. You guys are all beautiful pumpkin spice babies. I appreciate each and every one of you. Again, we're uncovering more and more stuff that we never wanted to uncover, but man, this feels like just a never-ending like sinkhole of shit from none other than Trisha Griffith. You know? Oh my gosh. Yes, Dave, leave the pantaloons alone. Put them back. We got underwear chewing. We got all the things. Oh, they said I love you, Buffy. Yes, and Teddy. Okay, they're also so sweet. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow. And if for some reason I'm not back tomorrow, I will be back Saturday for sure. Because sometimes I've been taking Saturday or Friday off. And I might need to take Saturday off because we have our first Timberwolves playoff game. Have your notifications on. Sorry, you guys don't need to sit here while I try to figure out my freaking schedule. But so much more to look at and review. Again, go to the OLOP channel. I'm also going to tag, let me do it right now. I'm going to tag Dreadful Penny. If you're not already subscribed, Tricia is killing it and putting out great stuff. So I put the OLOP's channel and I'm going to say, subscribe to Under Tricia. I always want to put in Under Tricia, but it's difficult research. And so every time I put it in, and then Dreadful Penny. Oh, and you know what, you guys? I heard that, is this the right Dreadful Penny? Wait. Oh, I put Dread Penny. Oh my God, Jolene, get your ass. Oh, there she is. I heard Gigi, Pretty Lies and Alibis, is like, I saw Lori Hellis post that Gigi is like a couple hundred subscribers away from a couple hundred subscribers away from hitting 100K, which is a huge deal for YouTubers. It just is like this milestone that YouTube has decided, but you get like a plaque. So it's super cool, and Gigi deserves it. So let me just pull up her channel. Pretty Lies and Alibis. Let's see how close she is now. Oh my God, she's so close. She's like within 200, right? Am I doing the math right? 99,800. Okay. Here's her channel. I also tagged it in the description. You guys, go, share her channel. Get her to 100K. She deserves it. Just think, Lauren Matthias and John Matthias are allegedly still at freaking over 300. And Gigi does a million times better. And she's not drama. And she handled the stuff with Lauren like a freaking pro, even though they bothered her during a horrific time in her life when she was, caring for an ailing loved one who then passed away. So sub to Gigi, Pretty Lies and Alibis. You won't regret it. Most of you are probably already sub, but if you're not, let's get her to 100. Let's have her wake up to 100K. We can do it. We have 617 people here. If my math is right, which it never is, we can do it. Like, oh my God, I sound like Rob Schneider and he sucks. But yes, Christina says, I literally want to say out loud every time before I call or text her. Yes, Gigi's a class act. Docket Decoder is over 10K now. That's awesome. Next goal, 15K. Let's do it. Yes, Gigi's awesome. She's fantastic. And she's not drama, and she's not a crook, and she's not a scammer. And she takes care of her family, and she's not trying to rip people off. Like, what a novel idea for a crime channel. I mean, if Lauren can have over 300,000, Gigi need like triple that. Like, come on. Ridiculous. You guys are going to meet Gigi at CrimeCon. Send me pictures. Also, I need Christina. Everybody, I need you guys when you're there. Can you be boots on the ground for me and email me and send me pictures, things that have happened, and then I'll do my little roasting of CrimeCon that way. So I do that with BravoCon as people send me stuff, or I check like the social media so we can cover BravoCon because I'm not going to CrimeCon. But definitely send me any videos, pictures you have, email me, tag me in them on social media.
so we can go over them over here. All right. That would be amazing. Oh, you want to say call Gigi? Yes. We got to call Gigi. Like Lauren says, we call Gigi. Got to call Gigi. Oh my God. So you guys if you're going there, you be my boots on the ground to give me the tea. And then we'll spill the tea on CrimeCon. All right. Let's see if her subs went up, if I can tell at all as we're sitting here. I just want to see her hit 100,000. Okay. I can't tell. It looks the same, but I know, but it could have been like a cup, but I guess I'd have to see like 100. Okay. Either way. All right. I got to go, but get Gigi to over 100,000. She's so freaking close. That's amazing. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie with the tune. It says, have your t-shirts ready to send. Okay. I don't have my PO box. Okay, I'll figure something out. Thank you. I appreciate you thinking of us. And you have one for Nana, which is so sweet. Thank you. You okay? You just chewing your toy? What is in your mouth? All right, I gotta dig in Dave's mouth. Okay, you guys are all beautiful pumpkin spice babies. Don't forget to comment, hit that like on your way out. And until next time, remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.